Going live. And we're live. Welcome to the Geekz. This is Lil.
This is Steve, keeping it green.
This is Sean. This is just Sean.
Just Sean. You're not even transforming this week?
No, I'm not transforming this week.
Man.
I'm getting old and tired of transforming.
I'm gonna say, man.
Well, this has been the week of the geezers.
It was an old man talk week. Yeah, that's all right. So how was the week? How was the week for you guys? I mean, I know we didn't get to all see Jurassic World. No. So we won't be talking about that. I mean, Sean will give us his soundbite on that.
That's it. Just
I want to see. We'll probably see it tomorrow. I just kind of, we were getting out today, and I found some really cool comic shops and toy shops. So we just kept doing that, and I'm like, you know what? We can see Jurassic World another time. I wasn't like super excited to see it. Like this. What's up, James?
James, hello. So you went to all these comic stores. Did you get anything?
I did. I mean, the family got more stuff as usual. I mean, even yesterday, like we went out, on my birthday to like Epcot and stuff, and they of course did more shopping than I did. But I did. I got some stuff, so I'll talk about that. What's up, Scott? Yeah, I found some, and I took some video. So one of the toy shops, I didn't realize like it was a big popular spot called Acme Superstore. And it's gigantic. I sent you guys a couple photos. You guys never responded. I was like, okay, you don't care about what I do anymore. Archangel, better keep that lotion ready. What's up, Gregory? Thank you, Gregory. But the place was just gigantic. They have so much stuff, so much. It was overwhelming. Like, you guys remember that Kokomo place?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was 10 times that. It was giant. And then on top of the toys,
I said a giant Silver Surfer statue.
Oh, they had a giant Silver Surfer. They had Spider-Man hanging from the ceiling. They had like a giant Hulk fist busting through a wall. They had Batman like in the corner, like preaching over like a gargoyle. They had Superman with a Santa hat. I mean, these are all full size, just all over the place, and tons of books. I mean, tons of comics, like just obscene amounts of stuff. Decently priced. It's just they didn't have anything I was looking for. Like I'm starting to kind of really hone in on what I want. I'm looking for blue chip books, keys, stuff that I know is going to have value, stuff that's going to, that I might end up flipping down the road, speculation books. Something we'll talk about today with one of the books I bought that I think is going to go up in price, especially with some announcements. What's up, Martin? But it was fun. And so I have two videos. I found two real cool spots. One is a coffee house, toy shop, and comic shop combined. And that place had amazing prices, like amazing. And then I got a deal on it as well. So it was really cool. Just passing judgment. And Batman would pass judgment, especially looking down at you. What's up, Fernando? So it's a really cool place. So when you guys come to visit, like I've got at least a dozen places for us to go kind of check out. Like and they have everything. Like I said, like this place had comics, video games, statues, I'm talking sideshow, everything.
Like after our text feed this week, it's like, do we even want to buy anything?
You know what though? We say that and then we go and buy stuff, right? Like how I've been saying it for months. I'm done. I'm out. I'm whatever. And guess what I'm doing? I'm buying more stuff. So it's just we go through ebbs and flows. We always do it. It just happens.
The flow is coming to an end for me.
You think it is? I give it a few months and then
It's not. It's not the flow it used to be. It's not.
It's not but the problem is, Sean. Here's the thing: we've all hit this wall, right? Like the only thing that's really interesting to us is some of the bigger stuff. Like and my wife was really mad because buying me something for my birthday. She was trying to look for something. She's like, the only thing that you've been talking about for the last several months is getting your hands on a copy of Amazing Fantasy 15. That's the only thing you want. And I'm like, that is the only thing I would want. I would sell everything in this room and just have on that wall hanging Amazing Fantasy 15 in TGC graded. I don't even give a shit. 1.0. I don't fucking care. That's all I would want. It would be done. Like, if you give me that first appearance of Spider-Man hanging there, I'd be like, I'd call it a day.
You get rid of everything just for that one comic book? I mean, it's an expensive.
Man, you got some nice Spider-Man statues back there.
It's $1 million comic book. A little like.
In a 9.8, it's $1 million comic book. I mean, that would be.
I mean, that's just one of those things that you probably will never get. Like, that's just one of those things. Like, you have to have just just say fuck it and just spend $10,000 on that book.
It's not even that low. It's not even 10,000 anymore, Sean. That's the problem.
So it's like a book that you just never will get. I mean, it's a Grail book, and is it a Grail book? It's like if you had enough money book.
It is.
It's not even a Grail. It's just like if I had enough money, I would just buy
it. But yes and no. Like, I think I can work my way up to it. With my collection, like I was already talking to Jenny about that too. Like, because I want to downsize some of this here. Use my video game stuff. Like, clean it up. I got a lot of extra systems. I got a lot of. I'm going to keep the core stuff that I want, like my NES collection. Duplicates pull out. I want to keep that stuff. But there's a lot of stuff I have. Digital versions of. That I don't even play on the original systems, or if I have like the mini system, like I don't need all those games that I have, in my Sega collection, like that I already have on the mini system. Like I don't need the hard, games unless it's like something like nostalgic to me. So like I'm gonna trim it down a bit, and the same thing with the toys and even the comics. I have a lot. I started like cataloging my comics. I got too much, and then I keep buying more.
I'm there where you at, man.
So that's the thing.
How many long boxes, Sean? How many you got? Because you've been buying like.
Well, I mean, Sean like has a pull list too, and like he's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
No Archangel. We're gonna be talking about Ms. Marvel pretty soon. What's up, Carlos?
13.
Damn.
I got you beat.
13 long boxes. 13 long boxes full though, a little. Are you sure it's full?
Except for number 17.
Right, so he just wants to have a bigger.
Number 17, I bought.
That's all I
want.
Keep a bigger dick. Just a bigger dick.
Full, Sean.
Oh, that's not even full. You piece of shit. That's not full. That fell.
Yeah, because I don't want to jam them tight in here because I want to keep them. I don't want to keep them creased.
This son of a bitch. This is full.
Get out of here. I have like a half an inch where it jiggles because I want to be able to lift it up. You guys are a bunch of
piece of
you
shit.
guys.
Not you guys. Sorry, Sean.
Like shit. I'm not saying that. I don't even have one full.
I ain't nobody got time for all that.
You're right, James. These are short boxes. I have 17 short boxes and 4 long boxes.
Oh man, look, you got one of these boxes of love?
And then I got, I don't know, I'm up to like 2 dozen CGZ books.
Oh, you got one of these?
I got 4 of those. I don't got the hard.
Oh man,
I got 4 of those. I don't got the hard plastic.
This motherfucker is full. This thing is heavy as shit.
I did watch Hustle. We'll be talking about it, Carlos.
Oh, did you watch it?
Yeah, I did. I knew I wasn't gonna see Jurassic World, so I was like, I'm gonna squeeze in Hustle.
This is halfway full though. This guy got a little bit left right here.
Yeah.
Oh, So many comic
No,
books.
but that's the thing. I'm gonna get rid of some of these low comics that I don't care about. Ones that I've accumulated, and kind of work those up into keys.
If you can find these plastic ones right here,
yeah,
get them, because they're not selling them anymore in comic book shops. Because apparently the distributor's just going through their website now. So if you can find them, pick them up.
Well, I need to get a CGC box. So
yeah, these boxes are good though. Like because like the ones that we have, like the ones that have the themes on them, they don't hold up well.
I know, but I like the themes. Because I have them sitting around.
I mean, I do too. But you're trying to take care of your comic books.
I know. Well, that's why I don't. That's why I don't squeeze them in tight pack. I give a little bit of wiggle room so I can pick them up. I can get my hands in there and pick them up.
But I'm telling you, if you can find them, get these, because they secure your shit and they're waterproof and everything, bro.
Yeah, I know. It's especially looking at some of these ones that I've been starting to pick up, and Sean, you are gonna be. Woo! I got one.
A little. You son of a bitch.
I got one. I should have bought. They had two of them. I should have bought both.
Yo, they had a lot of like today I went to a comic book shop real quick, and they had a lot of amazing Spider-Mans, good ones too, like keys. And I was gonna pick some up, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna send you a picture. But I just didn't do it. I just didn't feel like it, man. I wasn't in the mood. I was just like, man.
Oh. Before we get into my pickups, what else did I do? So I finally, I know I've written and I've done my selfie. I was going to send another selfie to Sean yesterday.
Please don't send me your selfies. You're a grown man. I can tell you this.
Exactly. But I took my kids, finally got to ride Guardians of the Galaxy, and we rode it twice.
If the kids are there, that's not a selfie. That's
I would have taken me a selfie by myself and just send it to you, and then I would,
Yeah, no, I don't want to see you by yourself.
So we rode Guardians twice yesterday, which was awesome. It's my favorite ride ever. Like they pump in new songs for each ride. The ride is smooth. It's awesome. Even if you don't know anything about the Guardians, a Celestial is the villain in the ride story. It's just so much fun. The kids were just like, after they rode it, they were through the moon. They didn't expect it to become like their favorite ride at the park, but Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind, my favorite ride at Disney World.
Well, every ride is your favorite ride at Disney World.
No, I do love many of them, but this one is. I don't know how anybody can beat it.
Is it like a ride though? Is it like an experience? Like, is there?
It's both. It's a ride. It's a roller coaster. You're spinning around and shit. And your vehicle, you're in like a little.
All right, but like Spider-Man, right? That's not a ride. That's just shooting webs at things.
Right. No, this is a roller coaster. Okay. You're in a roller coaster in a dark indoor roller coaster. It's huge. It's like you're in space. You're going through jump portals because they have like the neon jump portals that you're going through. Then there's a giant screen around you where you're in space and you're seeing the Celestial and the Guardians are fighting them with the Nova Corps and all this kind of stuff. And you're kind of a part of it. And they're talking to you in there. And then on top of that, they're playing. There's six different like music tracks so every time you're on it, you might get a different music song, like 80s rock. It's what the Guardians do best, right? Is the score, and throwing the music in there, it gives you the whole ride a different feel each time. So it's a lot of fun. It's awesome, and and then the inside queue, it talks about how the planets are very similar. Nova Prime talks to you. I don't want to spoil too much of it for the people who haven't been there, but it's pretty awesome. Yes, the Guardians ride at Disney World is different because it's the Tower of Terror that they rebranded to a Guardians ride at Disney World. So they kept the Tower of Terror here and built a whole new riding experience at Epcot. So it's pretty awesome. So I did that. I watched Hustle after Sean's recommendation to watch Hustle, and it's an Adam Sandler film. And
This is the first time Lil has watched something that I recommended. Steve.
Yeah, because you said it was basketball related. That's why. And he was on it.
True, I've been really into basketball lately. I mean, I watched that Magic series on Apple. I watched I just like, I don't know, I love basketball. I do. The NBA Finals have been pretty good. 2-2. So who knows what's going to happen there? I don't want Boston to win. You know, I
Fuck you, Lil. I want Boston to win.
I like Jaylen Brown. I just don't like Boston.
You're a hater. Just a hater.
Always hated Boston.
I don't want Golden State to win. I'm tired of Golden State winning. Give it to the young dudes, man. Lil, how much you want to put up, man? We play 1-on-1.
You want to play 1-on-1?
Play 1-on-1. How much for how much?
We're gonna play like in Hustle. We're gonna put the money on the ground.
I mean, I'll put the money on the ground real quick.
I'm not gonna let you hit that rim.
Man, what? You're out your mind. You know that,
right? No, but Hustle was a great movie.
It was a good movie, man.
I really like. It's one of those Adam Sandler movies where he's not being that over the top, goofy Adam Sandler.
This is probably one of the best Adam Sandler movies I've seen. I mean, I feel like, you know, the golf one was good, and then Happy Gilmore was great.
Gilmore or what golf one?
That's the same movie.
Yeah, Happy Gilmore. What's the one? Oh, damn, what's one when he's a little kid? Where he's not a little kid, but like
Billy Madison.
Billy Madison was good.
Big Daddy was good.
Big Daddy was good. Little Nicky was okay.
Little Nicky
was garbage. I hated that movie. I think that's the point where Adam Sandler to me like jumped the shark in his characters, because after Little Nicky, I didn't really like anything he did for a while.
Yeah, neither.
Did you watch that Hubie Halloween?
Yeah, we talked about it. Like, that was okay, but like free for Netflix, I was okay with it. My kids liked
that shit was trash. That was straight trash. Straight trash.
But then, like, Uncut Gems was great.
Uncut Gems was good.
Yeah, Uncut Gems was good, but he wasn't playing one of his crazy people.
8 Crazy Nights is awesome. I love the animation.
I thought it was good. Yeah, it had really good. It had like an Iron Giant animation.
Perfect animation. It was fantastic.
It was really good. But this was really good. I give it a hero. Actually, it was really good.
I do too. I loved it. I really did enjoy it. I mean, it was good. I thought the acting was great, even with the real ball players. So it was just a good story. You know what I mean? Like, it was like a good story. Like, we've seen these stories before where, guy finds the diamond in the rough, and brings him back and fights for him. But I like
it there or something like that.
Yeah. I mean,
that's a good movie.
It was basically the air up there without.
But the worst part is, like, you check, you go in, check his stats in the NBA, you just like, ugh.
No, he's not a good pro player.
But it makes him look like he's actually really good. I mean, he's in the NBA. I give him credit, but it makes it look like he's really good.
Yes and no.
Because compared to the players that was there, you're just like,
well, yeah. I mean, when he was playing in that pickup game at the end, and I don't know. I mean, I get it, but I mean, I think he's a young dude still, so it's like he still has time.
No, he's been on like 5 NBA teams, dog. Like, no. He's not going to average more than 20. He won't average more than 5. Like,
I mean, for a career, no, because his career is already, like you said, 3-4 years in.
Yeah, he's I can see him not being.
I like the jokes we're having. What's his face playing in the beginning when it's like, how old are you? He's like 22, and then his son comes in, and his son was like 18.
Oh yeah.
Was it Boban? Was that Boban's kid?
Yeah, it was Boban.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, Hernan Gomez. I mean, he's been in the league a while. I mean, he played.
I told you. You looking at his stats?
No, I'm not. I just know. What's the last team he was on? Was he on Portland?
I know he started from Boston, and then he went to somewhere in Minnesota, I'm not sure who he's playing for now, though.
Yeah, I can't remember. I mean, but that's the thing. He's not a star athlete. But again, it's just a good story.
Yeah, but it made him look good, though. Like, yeah, that made him look real good.
Well, of course. I mean, it is what it is. So
the good thing about it, though, at least he could ball. Because you know how you get these movies, man, where the dude who actually plays basketball really can't play basketball.
Oh yeah, like so. Like when we were watching Stranger Things and Lucas was shooting, and I'm just like, oh come on. Man. Like, or the white dude, the captain, he's like, give me the ball. I'm like, shut up.
And watching Bel Air, oh god.
Oh, Bel Air was the worst. I think they were playing on 7-foot rims. You know they were playing on 7-foot rims. Every time somebody went to the hole, it was like
garbage. It was just like, oh
god. It's not good. But no, this is again. I love sports movies, and I think like if you like sports movies, even not caring about the NBA or basketball or whatever, I think this is it's a fun movie.
Agreed.
What else did I do?
And then did you watch Obi-Wan?
Of course I watched Obi-Wan. I was gonna wait to get to other stuff first before we talk about Obi-Wan and Ms. Marvel. Unless you want to talk about
all the crap we watched besides that. I finally finished Love, Death, and Robots.
Oh yeah?
Damn, it took you long enough.
Did. And
they finished it.
Every episode was really good except for that fucking astronaut one. That was the one.
I didn't like it. Yeah.
That was the worst one.
I was like, but it wasn't even that bad. It was just like compared to everything else.
Yeah.
I love the little zombies, the little mini.
Oh, that was great, wasn't it?
Man, it was like old stop motion kind of, but like the people that take pictures of those little people doing jobs and shit, with like random objects. Like,
it was just great.
Really cool.
You just trying to get every little thing. It was just great. Mm-hmm.
Fernando just asked if I watched Arcane. Of course not.
No.
Those two little people in the graveyard fucking in the beginning.
She was hilarious.
Very good.
See, which one was your best one though, out of all of them?
I'm probably gonna have to go with the crab. Out of all of them,
that one was the best.
Really?
It was one. For one, it was one of the longer ones, and for two, it was like I don't know, that one and maybe the monster fighting one.
That was a good one too.
That one,
where like they went into the monster's head and shit, and they were back like arena fighting. Like that one was really good.
Which one was that? I don't remember that one. Huh? I probably watched. I mean, I know I watched it. I just can't remember that one. The one that I think the rat one was really good. That was a good story.
Mm-hmm. I didn't like the one in the sewers really that much with the cat and the it was like the two guys. I'm trying to remember because it was on Monday I finished it up, but it was like two guys running around in the sewer, and there was like a cat that was like that's the thing that killed the big demon at the end or whatever.
Oh, but what about the one with the oh my god, Joe Manganiello?
Is that the one with the bear?
Nah, that was one when they went into the tomb. And they were chasing.
Oh, that's right. That one was really good too. I like the animation now.
Yeah, that one was fucking great. I was like, oh my god. That one with the bear was fucking awesome too, though.
Well, I like that animation though.
Yeah. Yeah, that bear one was amazing, man. No, I'm not. The staircase was like, I started watching. I was like, man, I don't care about this.
Is that like a true crime, or is that No, it's
not
a documentary. It's like a regular show.
I don't give a fuck about rich people and their problems. How about that?
Not in today's day and age. That's for sure.
Like, I don't give a fuck about your problems. Hey, you killing your wife and you got money. Man, I don't care about your problems. You rich. I don't give a fuck. He had money. They had a nice house. They had a nice staircase.
I don't know anything about it.
They had a nice staircase.
They had a nice fucking staircase. Look, fuck you. I don't care about your problems.
It was so nice they named the show after it.
Yeah, that's it. I don't care. Anyway, back to Love, Death, and Robots.
It was just great. It was another great season.
Great. Yo, but how about that last one, Steve, with the coins and the woman in the water and shit and the money? where she was dancing around and shit.
Okay. It was good, but like
it tripped me out because I didn't know if it was real or fucking like did they put the real people in and did like animation over top of them? I couldn't tell.
Like old school Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. It was like
rotoscoping.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. It was just for me. It was the action ones, and this one really got me.
Okay.
And then, like I said, the one with the crab. What was great about it was I loved the palette they chose. Like it was so like it just felt cold and dark and gross.
It did feel cold and dark.
Yeah. And like it was a good lighting effect for them because they were able to do a lot with that and kind of build suspense with just the lighting. So
yeah, the story was good though. They had a good story on that one.
Yeah, I do remember when the zombies came after the joggers and the little ones, and the one jogger pushed the other girl towards him. And he had like fucking that shitty president. He's like, not in America.
They did do that, didn't they?
That was great. That was really funny.
Yo, Steve, you watched a movie this week that we both watched. Did you end up watching the whole thing, or you kind of turned it off? You just
Which one?
Tombstone.
Well, of course I mean, I didn't like sit here and stare at it the whole time, but like it was on. You know, I was definitely in the room while it was on. But it's one of those movies where like you could hear it and see it in your head when you're doing shit. Like I had the volume all the way up, and like then I would find myself stopping and just watching. Like, God damn, look at Billy Bob Thornton getting slapped around. Yeah,
right. And then this Val Kilmer, like it was just fucking great, man. The cast was great in that movie.
It's all-star cast.
All-star cast.
Fucking, is that Michael Biehn?
Yeah. It was just fucking good, man.
It was really good.
Yeah.
Really,
I did not join you guys on the Tombstone adventure day.
Well, we know you didn't. We know you did. We know where
it was just awesome. Like I want you to keep posting when you're watching older movies like that, because then I'm gonna run and see if I have it on VHS and toss it in.
I will, dude. I'll start doing that, dude. I really will.
That was a fun little video I posted. I was like,
it was really great. I was like, oh, man, I wish I had that. I would do that shit too. Like that Tombstone on fucking VHS too. Damn.
That's my unsealed copy that I would put on the VCR.
Oh, why would you do that?
Wow.
Well, no,
it's unsealed.
He has his
I have it
unsealed.
sealed. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm saying I have two.
Yeah. You watch anything else?
No.
I watched my regular.
I mean, besides the shows that we were going to talk about, I really wanted to catch up with The Boys, but I didn't.
Oh, you didn't watch The Boys this week?
Oh, you know what? I forgot to too. I forgot.
I still only watched the first two. I still have two to watch.
I got caught up. I watched all four.
What'd you think about the termite, Sean?
That was so gross. So gross.
That one meme with the guy coming out of
the guy coming out of that slide, that like inflatable slide.
Inflatable slide that comes out.
I can't unsee it, and I can't. I
told you.
I feel like ugh. I feel cringy.
We told you last week because you didn't watch it, and that's what me and Steve kept talking about. I said it will be a scene you will never forget.
I sent a little picture of him inside rubbing the sides.
It was so gross.
The boy. I mean, I'm telling you, like.
But then, Sean, again, though, like I didn't see episode 3, but at the end of episode 2, when Butcher goes to work on Soldier Boy's little sidekick there.
You know what? My problem with the show, and a little said it last week. I feel like it just wants to be grotesque and like edgy, and I don't think it doesn't have to be, but it is because it is the comic book. But it's just like, like I don't want to fucking cringe every time I'm watching the goddamn show. I'm just like, come on. But I feel like there's always some cringeworthy shit. Like I always feel like somebody's going to fucking get exploded or somebody's going to fucking die.
I think that's part of the charm. I like that.
I'm like,
I don't know. Like I agree, Sean. Like it's like at times it feels like it's way too over sexualized. Like when Homelander just goes in to see what's her face, and like she's talking to him about like Nazism and stuff, and he just puts his penis in her hand and get one going. I was like, well, what?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what do you mean over sexualized? Not this show, not The Boys.
I mean, it just seems like it keeps wanting to one up itself every episode.
I agree with that.
Yeah, but I think like
what
episode 1 had one up to all the other episodes, and then episode 2, like Butcher insinuating that Soldier Boy molested his sidekick for like 10 minutes in a bathroom was like, God.
Yo,
And then
that's
he
the
did
one
because that guy freaking tried to murder Butcher so he wouldn't tell anybody.
thing. Yeah.
It's yes.
Yeah, it's all right. I mean, I'll keep watching. You know, it is what it is. Anything else?
No.
I mean, I didn't watch anything else. I had a busy week though. I mean, I volunteered on Monday because we have the Special Olympics down here, so that was a lot of fun. And like
Didn't like a whole team go missing or some shit like that?
some people from what I heard, I don't know, from another country just ran off. I mean, it happens like for every kind of event like that. But
I mean, they made it. They're in the United States and they're like, peace.
Did they ever find him?
I don't know. I paid attention. I don't know.
Okay. Okay.
So
Lil's like, we're not talking about that.
I don't know. I mean, I have nothing to do with that. So just because I have a whole house full of people from, no, just joking.
So if there's nothing else, I just want to say that I had been seeing before I watched episode 4 of Obi-Wan that it was like, oh, this is like the worst episode of the whole show so far. It's going downhill already. And I'm like, and then I watched it and I was like, I don't know what fucking episode you guys are talking about because.
Well, it seems like
was
everybody's critical of everything now. So.
There's a lot of people that are hating on this for no reason at all. So,
well,
it's
I give episode 4 a hero. I think it's amazing.
Fernando, I did see Top Gun 2, and it is amazing. It's definitely a hero for me. I enjoyed it. But I did watch Jurassic Park, and meh.
So is that a sidekick then?
Yeah, sidekick.
I heard the plot is about bugs, not dinosaurs. Is that correct?
Oh no.
All right. Well, I'm going to watch it. Like I said, we're going to go. I mean, like, Jenny is a huge fan of the series. She loves dinosaurs.
I think I said, it was like watching Fast and the Furious.
But did she like the last one? Well,
she didn't love the. You know what? It was a funny thing.
God, when that fucking Brontosaurus or Brachiosaurus was blowing up on the island, like, it's like they're trying to make you cry, and I'm just like, oh.
We're kind of comparing this to right now to like the last Star Wars trilogy, right? Like, World came out just like episode 7. We're all like, oh yeah, we'll take more of this. And then the second one comes out, we're like, what?
I think.
And then like this one,
that's
like,
hard. Which one's worse, The Last Jedi or Fallen Kingdom? Damn. Because like Fallen Kingdom's technically a worse movie, but it also didn't shit on something as bad as the way Star Wars did. So it's like
they're still trying to make up, but you know what? I can say at least they're trying to still make up for that fucking Star Wars shit. You can't really make up for fucking Jurassic Park shit.
No, they can. I mean, my kids love that.
I'm not gonna watch a fucking Jurassic Park series.
They're watching that Camp Cretaceous show and they love it. Fucking love it.
Cretaceous.
Is that what it's called?
No, Camp Cretaceous.
Cretaceous, whatever.
Crustaceans.
I don't remember. I don't know what the fuck it's called. I never watched it.
I ain't watching it, so it don't really matter to me.
But the
animation doesn't look very good. It looks kind of.
They talk about it and they love it. Fernando said he saw that movie, Everything, Everywhere, All at Once, and it was amazing.
Oh, he's talking about Top Gun. Okay.
That's that multiverse movie.
Did anybody see Jurassic Park out there?
James Dominion was not good.
Thank you, my brother.
I'm going to talk about it next week.
I appreciate you because I'm glad I'm not alone.
I love that. He's just like I could just feel it in that short sentence. Like, oh my god, it was not good.
It was that terrible, Steve. Yo,
let's see. I guess...
Was it worse than Fallen Kingdom though?
I can say that this was a little more action packed.
Where they took all the dinosaurs to a house.
This one was more action packed. I can give you credit for that one. This one was a little bit more action packed.
A lot of people getting eaten by dinosaurs.
I still like Chris Pratt. Like I still like Chris Pratt, but man, the dude can't catch a break, man. I don't know what it is, but like I like Chris Pratt. Like I dig him, so I didn't have a problem with that. I had a problem. It's just Bryce Dallas Howard. It just has like that fucking. She has like 9 lives in this whole thing because, oh my god, like in any other situation, she would have been dead a long time ago. Like, but she seemed to get out of everything that happens. It was just like, huh? It's just like, come on, man.
How are the legacy characters?
I mean, they didn't do anything.
Oh, they were just kind of there.
They seemed like they were just kind of thrown in there. Like it was.
Why is
like
B.D. Wong's character not in jail?
Yeah, it's everybody got to pass in this movie. It's like everybody got to pass for freedom.
Giant locusts. That's what I heard, James. It was like I heard those.
It was
about
so
locusts. Like, okay.
Stupid, Steve. It was just like
Jeff Goldblum was funny as ever.
Yeah, but he didn't really get any. I mean, he got something, but it was just like, I don't know. And like, they're still dinosaurs. Like, it's like, just fucking kill them all. Like, why are we still doing this? Like, what are we doing here? Just drop a fucking.
How many times did Chris Pratt try to calm a dinosaur down by putting his hands on?
Oh my god, at least 15 times. At least 15 times.
Like, I kind of understood it with the raptors that he had raised since they were babies. I get it, but when he's like doing that to like Tyrannosaurus Rex or something, you're like, get the fuck out.
Yeah,
what are you
yeah,
doing?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you doing, bro? Like, stop. I mean, I don't want to spoil it for anybody who hasn't seen it.
James, so what you said, how did Bryce Dallas Howard outrun and parkour a raptor? Yeah, I mean,
it just makes no.
Bryce Dallas Howard knows parkour now,
dude. It was
that's like Gwyneth and Iron Man 3. That's like that level.
It was
shit.
just like, man, how and why and what are we doing here?
I do have to say the roller coaster though at Universal is really good, the new one, and they're in it. They're in the virtual queue.
It doesn't make any sense why if this is a problem, you're still making it a problem. Like this is a big problem. Like you need to start killing these things. Like I mean, at some point, people are going to die. Like well, you gotta just let this shit go.
Well, but then again, it's like as a society, like you're still going to the drive-in, huh?
Steve, yo, I'm telling you, they're like, oh, we just got to survive with them. What? What? We got to survive with these fucking 50-foot monsters? Fuck you. Kill them on site. They all need to die. Like, yo, this is not, they don't belong here. This is not some shit that's like, this. There's a reason why we don't live with dinosaurs now. You need to take these motherfuckers out. Like, yo, I don't know what's going on here and what government is making these decisions, but yo, we need to get rid of these dogs because they're too much. Like, it's just too much. Like,
James and you both.
Sean did as well. So Sean did as well. And that's
yeah. I watched.
That's what I'm worried about. Like, I'm like, oh man, I don't want to go spend money.
I wasn't paying for that. Like, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna watch this, and I watched it by any means necessary, and it was fine. The bootleg was fine for me.
All right. Well, there you go. Back, but from there, let's get back into Obi-Wan because I just want to.
Yeah, don't pay for Jurassic World. Or Jurassic World.
Don't. It's already made its money. It already knocked Top Gun off the biggest opening weekend of a non-superhero movie since the pandemic. So
of course.
That's the new staple now. Non-superhero movies. That's nobody can compare it. Like superhero movies, big money. So
superhero movies and I guess Fast and Furious technically is kind of superhero movies
now. No, they're gonna consider that a non, just like Jurassic. I mean, Sean just said.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, like Vin Diesel pulled a building down with chains and.
Yes, I understand.
Remember that bullshit.
Carlos is saving his money for Lightyear. Yeah,
I agree.
I think like next week, right? Ugh, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to see that next week. I'll have to figure it.
I am.
Fit that in. So Kenobi, I mean, again, Steve, I'm with you. Like, I don't know why people are complaining.
Well, like, I have a couple complaints. First of all, This motherfucker's clothes got dry really quick.
I thought the same thing.
Yo,
Like he got out, and I was
like, yo, dog, like, why is this dude just not wet?
I'm like, that's not a good plan. They're gonna follow his fucking quick footsteps all the way through this whole base.
He just doesn't have that dry thing, or he's been using the force a little bit. Maybe he could just like.
So he dried himself.
I
didn't know that was a thing.
I agree. You know what? I just ignored that part because I was just
I ignored it too a little, but then it caught me. I was like,
you know what? I can't focus on why he's dry.
I know it's a very.
You didn't shake it off with a towel. You know,
agreed. I agree too. But it is crazy. It was like, wait a minute, what? Oh, okay.
Like he's over there wringing his robes out and shit, you know, because he has to wear the whole fucking Jedi outfit again.
Clearly. And like, yo, this motherfucker's incognito is the worst. Like, how do you carry a fucking child under a fucking suit? Like, what is this, a fucking Muppet movie?
Oh my god, when it showed it
he's playing Muppet Man. He's Muppet Man.
It worked really well until they did the back shot where they like the far away shot and you saw her little feet and then she poked her head out and put it back. I'm like, oh god.
Is this little rascal or some shit? Like, what's going on here?
Nobody here notices this, huh?
Yeah,
I don't want to hear.
James, I agree. The only problem with that was just trying to get Leia out of there. So like that would have been the like if he had the stormtrooper armor on.
If he would have like put pieces on and it almost looked like Clone Wars.
He should have walked around. That's what I thought he was gonna do in the beginning. Like after he knocked out one stormtrooper, get the armor, then have kind of a free reign to find her. You know what I mean? Rather than just kind of continue that stealth mode kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Although that was a cool scene where he came up on those guys and just the light, showed up with the saber and just took them out.
Oh no, he was putting in the work. He was great.
I mean, the lightsaber work was amazing. Steve, it reminded me of fucking Unleashed.
It was almost like scary. Like he turned the fucking lights off and they're like, hey, and he's like, and he fucking slices, dices, and then cuts back into the darkness. Like it was pretty cool seeing him. But then
like we're like deflecting like the bolts and shit, like
Oh yeah, when he was like doing the corridor run and like all that was really good and holding the water with the force and shit, like all that shit. I mean. Obi-Wan's coming back, baby. Like his force powers are pretty strong now.
You think
he's got to come back. I was gonna say he's better fucking getting up to full power pretty soon.
Well, I already read spoilers, so.
You gotta send them to me.
I know. I wanted to, but I was like, should I send this? I don't know if this is actually real. Like,
absolutely.
All right, I'll send it to you when I gotta look it up again. But
I want to know what happens to Ice Cube's kid.
Oh, he gained some weight. He looked like Ice Cube now.
Let's see. For now, I think there are no stakes. We know Obi-Wan and Leia will live, still gonna watch, but it's a sidekick for him. I think. I mean, that is the problem with all these type of movies, right?
Black Widow
it's just like, Black Widow. We were talking about, like, I have no fear for any of this stuff. Like, Yelena's gonna survive because they're building off of her. Black Widow, we know because we know she dies in the future.
I agree.
My problem with the prequel trilogy, outside of again the awesome lightsaber battle in that final in the third movie. I think that's why I didn't care about any of the other ones. Like I was more annoyed at things than actually caring because we knew Palpatine's taking over the Senate. We knew all this stuff was happening. We knew they were going to lose.
With Obi-Wan, I think it's a little different. We know that Obi-Wan's going to live and Leia's going to live, but outside of that, like there's a lot of other people going on. Like this chick that Obi-Wan's running around with, Tala or whatever. I forget her name.
Yeah, but do you care about her? Like that's the thing.
Sure.
Like,
I mean, I'm enjoying the show. Like, I'm
enjoying the show, but like
I thought that was kind of a tense couple scenes with her in this episode where she was getting stopped by security and then she was hacking that thing, which was like, I mean, she's like the worst hacker also because she's like doing this shit and she's like talking to Obi-Wan out loud with like another guy right next to her. I'm like,
well, he calls her out. He calls her out right there.
Dude, you know what really bothered me is all those fucking lightsabers sitting on the fucking wall and nobody grabbed one. Yeah, I would have totally grabbed one of those fucking lightsabers. They're like sitting right there. I was like, oh my god, I need all these for my collection.
I did like that. Basically Vader's keeping it all like trophies.
I know,
like all those
Jedi,
Jedi,
all Jedi's like,
I mean,
but although that was in Rebels.
Force sensitive.
Yeah, well, I was going to ask you, did you about all those guys in the tanks?
That was in Rebels, and remember they held Jedi there so that they can fucking, so they can like bring Jedi to them. Like that is fucking amazing. I thought that was great.
James, I heard that rumor as well. I don't know if it's official. I don't know if Lucasfilm has come out officially because they still have it listed as
a limited
series.
Yeah, I guess it depends on what they do with the Emmys, right? Because like you have to announce it, and if they're putting shows through, which Disney has been doing with these,
I don't see a season 2. I see a Darth Vader spinoff of this,
and I'm wondering if that's where they're going to go. Maybe shift the focus. Like Kenobi might have an episode or two. Ewan McGregor might show up,
but Vader
and somehow, but it's Vader. Maybe,
or Vader right now is you can just keep using him. Like it's infinite at this point. Like you can do whatever you want with him right now.
Man,
and everyone will watch it.
When he went stomping into that office and picked the third sister up, like
he was like a fucking boss.
I was like, oh damn.
Yeah, he was like came in like a boss. I was like, you're fired.
He was walking. He was pissed. Like, yeah, you could tell. I was like, God damn.
Yeah, I mean, again, I like when the story, and I think Carlos said like the story filler is good for him. I agree. I think like this story, even though we know what's happening, those two, I'm intrigued. I'm enjoying it. I think I give the series so far a hero. I don't know. I don't know. I don't see how they can make this bad. Like,
Sean, like the snow speeders coming in at the end.
Okay. I had one little problem with that. That thing was very fucking like, it was like right here and she was like right here. it bothered me. I was like, it would have been better from a distance. I was like, okay, deflect. And I'm so pissed that she hasn't used the double lightsaber yet to really kind of utilize her shit. Because I want to see some fucking flying scenes with that shit. Because clearly they do it.
But she's just living up to stereotypes that early stormtroopers have set. She can't catch shit. she catches shit and it falls away. Like she's constantly aiming her lightsaber at things and never hitting it. She's the worst.
The one thing that did bother me here was they sense and they call out anyone with force abilities or that they can feel the force within them. Right?
They haven't detected Leia yet.
And the fact that they didn't detect Leia. So I don't know why. Why is it? Is it because it's so strong with her? Because she is a Skywalker? Like what is that? Because the fact that she was trying to read her mind and couldn't and just said that you're too strong. That was the one thing I was like, I agree. I don't know how you're going to read around that because or play around that. Like, did you know? Is that why you put the tracking beacon in her droid? Because you're so blinded by your hatred and want for Obi-Wan, you don't care. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm sure there's a way they can speak to it or whatever.
There's no real explanation for it. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, that was my one problem. It was like
my one big problem I had was when she was sitting next to Obi-Wan in that ship at the end, and she put her hand on his hand, and I was like, "That's a 5-year-old child's hand."
I said the same thing.
Like
Jenny said the same thing. Yeah.
God damn,
she is tiny. She's a little baby. She's a little baby to me. Like they should have. 10. I'm tired of them saying she's 10. She's not 10.
They should have made this in 7 years after, and then then if you wanted a sequel, you could up it a couple more years.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I'm just like, yo, that is a child. That is a little baby. That is not a 10-year-old child.
She is little. So, all right. So then, the big review this week.
I love when she was like, "Is this a staring contest?" I was like, got her.
Burn.
Emotional damage. She was all serious. The little girl shit on her.
I'm telling you, that little girl needs a Leia spin-off by herself.
No, she's great. If they just would have said,
I can't see it though. Like, it's just what am I gonna get out of that? Like, I don't know what I get out of that.
You can get a lot with R2, 3PO. You can get that part of the side building
I'd
up
rather
the
have
rebellion.
a younger Leia, like a teenage Leia, not like this one. And I don't.
But
I don't remember
if you
how
give
old,
it a few years,
how old was she in New Hope?
she's supposed to be like
I thought
15,
she was like
16.
16 or something like
Whatever
that.
New
time.
Hope?
Yeah.
Well, if she's 10 here, she's
No
15.
way.
She's 15. Yeah, because they're twins.
Fucking Han Solo's like, are you serious? Like Luke and Leia are fucking like 15, 16? I thought they were at least like 20.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't recall that. I don't remember that. I didn't
the
remember that.
20-year-old's not going to complain about picking up cat power converters. I wanted to go in there in a washing station.
I don't know, man. Like,
he was 15. Like,
was.
this is 10 years after his mom died. 5 years.
I need to look at this information now.
He's 15,
It's
Sean.
bothering me.
Well, it's bothering you now thinking about Han Solo and Leia because they were like,
agreed.
He was like 35, and yes. But again, you look
Luke's
at
Luke's age in New Hope was 19.
So then it was
Luke was 19.
19 years in between.
That's what it says.
Yeah, 19.
I thought it was 15. Okay.
All right, so that's a little bit more. I'm okay with that. Like, all right, cool.
Well, yeah, now you can give her a series when she's 15, 16. And at least Han wasn't, doing anything illegal.
Yeah, I would say Han Solo was like, what, 23, maybe 24?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, not in real life.
What's the age of consent on Tatooine?
In the Star Wars universe? There's one. They're doing shit out there. I don't even know. It's like out of this world.
There you go. James said Luke was 20. There you go. I was wrong. I thought he was a little bit younger. Because they kept talking about going into like the cadet thing, and that's what I keep remembering. It seemed like it was like going to college kind of thing. I don't know. All right, so Ms. Marvel. Hero from Sean. Ms. Marvel, Steve.
Yeah, it's a hero. I really liked it. I thought it was good.
I'm
not. Her powers are a little convenient. I mean, we're probably going to explore that more, obviously, with something. But I got a magic trinket. Now I have powers. Just feels a little. But I loved the family. Like, I loved the mom and the dad and all that when they tried to like do their version of Hulk. That was hilarious.
The Pakistani Hulk costume was fucking phenomenal. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, it was good.
Because, coming from an immigrant family, and especially like I got a lot of my dad here because my dad still to this day does not fucking understand this, and he's been living with me in this for 43 years now. That is a lot of what I hear. Like, what are you messing around with this stuff for? I mean, believe me, like I had as a youth, like wanting to do other things, and it's like, no, you're going to business. You're gonna get a real job. You're gonna work for a company. This is what you're gonna do. Like, none of this nonsense. And I mean, I remember when I had toys. We talked about it, like back in the 90s and stuff. This shit wasn't cool. Like, on top of hiding it from like my friends and stuff, because it's like I love comics and keeping that stuff off to the side. I had to hide it from my dad. He didn't. He wasn't into that stuff. And seeing the mom, especially because like how the mom is with that, like I got that. It was kind of hit home a little bit. So, but I love the show. I think
I love all
the animation style with all that. Dude, when she was telling the story in the beginning, I was just like, wow,
so phenomenal. I think this is probably right now the first show that I actually really be like, yo, I want to see more of this show from Marvel. And I think they did a great job presenting her as, of this character. I think it's phenomenal. I want to see more. I am a huge fan of the show.
And I don't really know anything about Kamala Khan except from what I played on Avengers the game.
Yeah.
Right. So I have that as my basis. I didn't
they had Avengers
stories
in the game.
Right. Her dad was a little more supportive in the game.
Yes.
But I did love how they had like integrated the texting into the show. Like when like they were texting each other, it was like on road signs what they were saying and like
emoji face and stuff like that.
But it was like in windows and lights and shit, like store lights. Like that was the response to the text. Like that was really cool. Sean, it's like the animation shit, like The end credits were so good. Like,
I don't know. Again, I think that this
You guys didn't see there's
I saw the
end credit scene. Yeah.
I think this show just because it's so artistic, it hit me so like, damn, this is amazing. I love how they portrayed this young character, and they did such a really great job. Like this is a great like Spider-Man-esque kind of character.
Well, this is it, right? This is a female Spider-Man story, like, right?
Yeah.
Like this is where we're getting it from the girl's point of view now. Like,
Yeah.
and I like that. Like
this is the biggest. I have so many weird. It's not. I don't have any issues with it, but is it just me, or is it just fucking Marvel just going straight women, like all fucking women? Like this is gonna be their super team going forward, and I'm just like.
Well, no, I mean you got Falcon as Captain America.
Yeah, but like, yo, if you really look at the landscape and everything,
you got Thor coming out in just a couple weeks.
Yeah, but they got Thor. What they got? They got.
I guess they do
Thor,
have.
Yeah, but again, Thor. But if you look at the comics,
but we'll replace Thor.
I don't.
Then you got Shuri replacing Black Panther. You have Captain Carter. If they bring fucking Captain Carter in, she's gonna replace Captain America. They have Captain Marvel,
Kate Bishop.
And the Marvels, like that's fucking almost 6 characters. You got Riri Williams coming. That's 7.
Kate Bishop, She-Hulk.
You got Kate Bishop, She-Hulk. Yo, dog, you about 10 fucking Avengers in at this fucking point.
Yeah, but you know what though? Like, but if you look at how it started, it was just all the guys, right?
No, look, I'm not.
No, I know. I'm just saying
about it. I'm just saying that it's a heavy woman-centric fucking universe right now, and it's like. Yikes. It's like crazy. It's just like, where do the men fall in line here? And it doesn't seem like they're going to fall in line. This is going to be like a woman Avengers thing. Like, I'm cool with it. It's just like weird to me. I'm like, man, they really went woman heavy with this one. I respect it and I get it. I know where we're going with this, but it's just like.
I mean, I think there's you're going to see ebbs and flows to it, right? They got to bring in all these characters because the thing is the comics brought in all these characters at the same time as well. I mean look at the comic run when this happened with Riri, with Jane Foster, like all happened boom, boom, boom. I mean X-23 in the comics, you're looking at all of these and they all had replacements to say, but then they're not. You know, I mean, because we're gonna get Fantastic Four, we're gonna get X-Men, so we're gonna get a lot of other.
We're not getting that. We're not getting that till later on. This right now of what we see right now that's coming to the forefront is all women. It is literally all women. Like, boom, like that's what we're getting. And I don't know where Falcon and Winter Soldier even fall in line with this group because they can't be the leaders of this group. So like I feel like
you can't have a man come in here and boss all these
That's
ladies
around.
But
these characters splinter off into different groups. That's the thing. Feige said it. As of right now, there is technically no Avengers, right? Like there are no Avengers. There's no Avengers core team because Camilla, she's going to go with the Marvels. So it's going to be her, Captain Marvel. It's going to be whatever she's going to Photon or whatever she's going to go by, Spectrum. So that's going to be the whole separate group right there. Kate Bishop, they're going probably young Avengers there because they've already introduced Wiccan and all these other characters, and she still has.
I don't want those kids back after Doctor Strange too.
Well, but they'll change it. It's going to be a core difference. You know what I mean? Because in the comics, they were older. They came in from a different universe, older. You know, so it's. You've got that splintering off. You know what I mean? You've got Yelena Thunderbolts, as we're going to talk about a little bit here in some of the news. So you've got splinter groups. They're not all just forming.
That's not really official yet, is it? Thunderbolts is not official.
It's official. It was officially announced.
Did they say it was official?
Official. They have a director. They have a writer. It's official.
Oh yeah.
Thunderbolts is official, and that's
I mean, we're here to talk about it. Like, I mean, it's a Thunderbolts movie. Only question is, who's Red Hulk? Ain't gonna be William Hurt.
I will give you my spoiler thoughts on that because in an alternate universe, Glenn Talbot, who is one of the Hulk villains, takes on the mantle of Red Hulk in an alternate universe, and I think that's an easy way to bring in Talbot as you can say now.
They'll do a CG.
I don't think they're going to do a CG William Hurt. I think
why not?
But listen to me. You can still have Contessa running the Thunderbolts because this was his secret project before he passed. So that's why they're still called the Thunderbolts. It was his secret project. And now you throw in Talbot, who is, again, a Hulk villain, a character in that Hulk movie universe. We saw him in the Eric Bana version. And you turn him into the Red Hulk because then you can still have that dichotomy there with the Hulk. I think it's going to be Talbot. I can't remember the book. I have it written down. There's a book you can get where he is Red Hulk. That's my spec pick when we do comic book corner again. But I'll have to go find my notes on that. So that's where I'm going with that. But it's like a $5 book. Go pick it up.
We ain't no comic book corner no time soon.
Today got me hyped doing it again. So
shut your mouth.
I got 5 books in front of me that.
I got 5 books in front of me, but we still not doing comic book corner.
I'll do it myself.
You ain't doing shit yourself. Shut up, man. It ain't no comic book corner without me. Shut up. Get out of here. Yeah, I mean, again, back to Captain Marvel. I think it's great. Although I think going forward, I hope it just stays with the look of it. I mean, watching the previews of what's coming. I mean, I swore I thought I seen like a
James says bring comic book corner here. Yeah.
One of Black Panther's soldiers. She had like a spear or some shit like that. I don't know what that was.
At the convention?
Nah. This was like on the sneak preview for like the whole season coming up.
Mm.
Oh, they might be blending stuff in.
What's the
Dora Milaje?
Yeah, the Dora Milaje. I seen one young girl. I was like, oh shit. She had like a spear and Captain Marvel's going like this, so I don't know. Or Miss Marvel anyway. Do you think that we'll get Brie Larson in this?
No.
Thank God.
I mean, we thought.
I said the same thing.
I mean,
it's like
I was worried when I saw the opening because of how Captain Marvel heavy like the love was.
The whole episode was.
I'm like, oh man, Sean and Steve are gonna hate this.
No, I don't hate. I don't hate people that love it. I'm not gonna hate Kamala Khan because she loves Captain Marvel. She didn't watch that shitty fucking movie. She's real in that world.
I think that we will get Captain Marvel in this one because
maybe I guess
they got. I think it's some kind of way they're going to probably set up the Marvels. So I think that's going to happen.
One, I like that she has like her Q set up, her little tech friend.
Yeah, I do.
He's in the comics, so
yeah. I think the show's great. You know, my girls were into it. The boy fell asleep, but he was tired.
You know what? Zoe was like, she was like, well, it's okay. She wasn't like all in for it. I was like, I was like, oh,
really? I thought she was because of the art. I thought the art part would get her going.
I thought so too. I asked her again. I was like, yo, you didn't like it? She's like, I liked it. And I was like, I don't know. She all in her own world now, so I don't even know.
Yeah, I mean, they're in and out. I mean, right now she's not one of their favorite characters yet. I mean, Mia loves Kate Bishop now. I mean, of course, so I was like, oh, thanks. Now you're gonna kill Kate Bishop. For those that don't know, every one of her favorite characters, she's a curse. But
it's like those movie curses. This is the Mia curse. Everyone that she loves dies.
Every character she loves dies. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. When that Black Widow scene, I was just like, oh my god, I can't. I'm telling you, I'm still sticking with that red beam. She's alive. I don't care what everybody tells me. That's it. I'm living with it.
Oh, Black Widow. You said Black Widow. You meant Scarlet Witch.
Oh, Scarlet Witch. Yeah, sorry, Scarlet Witch. Yeah.
Did the post-credit scene mean anything? Like, I remember the guy, the agent. He was in from Moon Knight, wasn't he?
I did not know who that was. I did not know
Yeah.
who any of these people were. I figured they were like
that agent
Shield.
That agent was in something already. It was either Moon Knight. I think it was Moon Knight.
I can't remember now.
I felt like it was Moon Knight. He was in Moon Knight.
Stupid thinking I can't remember.
I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. I thought he was in Moon Knight.
It just seemed like some government agency, and they were people that worked.
He was definitely from
Go Get Her, and I was like,
Carlos, what was he in? Oh, it was Damage Control.
That's right, Spider-Man. That's right.
Damn, Carlos Canella coming in.
Thank you, Carlos. Thank you.
I knew I seen him somewhere. I can't remember where it was from, but
yeah, Fernando said the same thing. He was in Spider-Man Damage Control. Yeah, thank you. Oh, Carlos looked it up. All right, there you go. That's all right. Thank you for looking it up for us. We were not prepared for that. But yes, so Damage Control.
Well, I knew I seen it from somewhere. I couldn't remember where.
Well, I was trying to think of Moon Knight because I'm like, I don't remember many cops in Moon Knight except for that one when he got
arrested though, right?
I don't remember.
Maybe that's why I liked Miss Marvel so much, because Moon Knight was such a disappointment.
Oh my god, Moon Knight was so terrible. I actually just watched the final episode and I hated it. I was like, ugh.
Oh, you never watched the finale till now?
Nope. No,
remember?
I didn't care. I did not care, Steve.
John, you know what the worst part of the finale was for me? Was when they're having their big end fight, and then he's like, huh, and he blacks out, and he comes back, and the fight's over. I was like, oh, fuck you, show.
I was like, fuck you, I am done with this show. I was like, man,
I like Moon Knight, but that's all right.
No big old kaiju fight.
Yeah, it was
Egypt.
Did you give Moon Knight a hero? Hello?
I think I give it a high sidekick.
Okay, I'm on sidekick territory.
Not
really.
Because I think we're gonna get more from it. I think that's again. It's hard because I think Oscar Isaac just killed it. Like killed playing these different characters in these roles and like look different each time. You know, I mean, like it's weird just by him contorting his face. He felt like he was a different person in each one of them.
I think for me the whole Egyptian thing kind of was just like, like I'd rather see him in like the city of New York or some shit like that.
Well,
swinging from fucking
Chicago
rooftops or something
Chicago,
like.
Yes.
I'd rather see that.
I got you. And I think that's. I'm hopeful we get another season. Yeah. I don't want a movie right off. I want another season because I think there was a lot here.
Agreed.
That if they give us another season where they can explore and give us a little bit more of Jake, and then then tie it and lead it into something bigger, or even tie it into something where they tie it into like a Midnight Suns thing with Blade and all these other characters. Oh, just give me that. I think they need to. I think that's where they're at.
He definitely needs another character to play in with him. Because that girl with the fucking wings was just not working for me.
His wife
just didn't work.
Well, when she was like being taken over by the hippo thing and she was trying to do the Oscar Isaac thing, I was like, oh. But that's not how the gods work. It's not like Khonshu, like Mark talks to Khonshu. Steven talks to Khonshu. He's there. He turns giant and has a fight. But then, like, she's like acting as the voice of that god. I was just like, I don't know what's happening here. This doesn't feel right.
Anyway, well,
Ms. Marvel's a hero so far.
Ms. Marvel is a hero.
Yeah, I loved it. I thought I like the brightness of it too.
I agree.
Like, I want to go to that damn Adventure Town.
I agree a little. Like there was no dark scenes in this shit. Like I really, really hope that the whole thing stays like that.
You know, the only thing that I was like bullshit when they were at that convention is no line. They just got off their bikes and walked right in and fucking. I'm like, you're standing outside of that motherfucker for at least 2 hours.
At least 2 hours.
And then you're gonna get in and they're like doing all the things and having little fights. I'm like, no, the fuck, like I've been
touching any of that fucking merchandise, and you know goddamn well you're not.
I've been to local cons, and you cannot walk. You're just shuffling with the crowd, like it's
you ain't touching anybody's shit and playing with it.
I was like, man, conventions in the MCU are real nice.
Like, well, this is the first one. You know, maybe they don't understand.
It would have been even bigger.
I get it. Believe me, I do. But I did love some of the takes like that Scott Lang has like a podcast or is like a podcast series. It was just telling the story about everything. So I'm like, You know what? That's kind of funny. Like if you
I
think
want to
back
hear
at all of this stuff, like a lot of this, because he's one of the
because
only
you know who
ones
his
that's
co-host
left, right?
is. His co-host is Michael Pena,
Oh, of course.
and he just rattles it all off.
That's what they need to do is now release podcast episodes in between these where like he's tying all this shit in. You know, it's like
I would listen to it.
because like you know like it was a funny joke with
No, but don't say
the
that.
Avengers musical with the Avengers musical and stuff like that. Ant-Man was there, but it's like well somebody saw them time travel in Ant-Man, and Ant-Man's the one like now probably the only one that's like that they consider a core Avenger. So like he's the one getting all the glory now because like they're either dead or old and hidden and retired, or it's you know the Hulk is not doing interviews. He's off doing his own thing. So it's like Ant-Man's like got the spotlight, and that's pretty funny to me. Like all this is through his lens.
Oh, and it would be Scott Lang's like own version of things.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like he is, you know,
Captain
because
America came and asked me for help.
Remember how salty he was when like those kids came up to the Hulk for the picture and like they didn't want. He's like, I'm an Avenger too. I'm a hero. I'm Ant-Man.
But like he was so fanboy in the Civil War. He's like, here you go, Captain America. He's like,
even in Ant-Man too. He's like, oh well, Cap needed me. Cap needed you. Like, that's what we call him. You know. I mean, like that's what I think. Like that's what I think. Like is this funny weird tweak to this whole MCU story. Like all the people that keep asking, like we keep asking, like how do these people know this story? Like how do they know what's going on? Because fucking Scott Lang is telling everybody everything. You know what I mean? How does he know? Oh, because Scott Lang told them all everything.
Yeah,
I can see that.
I think that's pretty funny. Like I think that's what they need to go with.
In his version, it's like you see fucking Mjolnir lift up and fly in, and it fucking lands in his hands instead of Captain America's.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Did you hear what Chris Evans said about returning to the Captain America role?
That he would do it if it was the right role.
Yeah. Motherfucker, you gonna do it. You gonna do it anyway. Stop acting like you ain't doing it.
I mean, it's just like the Russos saying that they, you know, when Secret Wars comes, they're all coming back in some form or fashion. There'll be different versions of themselves. Secret Wars is going to bring everybody back. So,
if Robert Downey Jr. doesn't want to come back, just cast that cat Eddie from Stranger Things because he looks just like a young Robert Downey. Throw his ass in the armor.
I didn't even think of that.
I didn't think about that either.
Cut his hair short, have him time travel back to a young Robert Downey Jr. Shit, multiverse Iron Man. Just bring anybody else in you want.
Tom Cruise.
Whatever. The only problem is he doesn't want to fly. He wants to run.
What if they did like
Iron Man won't have jetpacks? He'll just have fucking sneakers.
But like, what if he was doing that while he was flying? Like,
I can totally see that.
High step. But remember how they had like that '90s cast of the Avengers, and they had like Brad Pitt was like Thor.
Yeah.
And like, what if they did? Like, what if they were like, fuck it, here's the '90s Avengers. They're from this universe. It's like boom.
That'd be pretty funny.
Who did they have as Captain America in that? I forget.
Matthew
Broderick was in there somewhere.
I think he was Scott Lang.
I can see that.
Yeah. Or was Brad Pitt Thor? Or was Brad Pitt Captain America?
Oh, they had Leonardo DiCaprio was Captain America.
Okay, there you go.
Cuba Gooding Jr. was War Machine.
War Machine. Yeah.
You got some tapes.
Johnny Depp was Hawkeye. Sandra Bullock was the Wasp.
All right, moving on.
All right. So you got some tapes, Sean? What tapes?
I got a couple tapes.
All right, let's get into some tape talk.
Oh, are we in tape? Are we in the toy box?
Yeah. What else we got?
You got anything?
I got stuff.
I got two little things. They're not even tapes. They're just bullshit.
I got a couple tapes. I found at the Goodwill for $1. I got Better Off Dead with John Cusack. $2.
I just hate those selections boxes.
I found that tape in my garage.
fucking hate the selection shit,
I
man.
hate that maroon bullshit.
I do too, Steve, man. But I do love
bugs.
this movie though.
But sometimes it's like that's it, It's like that's all there is, and
ain't nothing I can do. Steve, I got one of our favorites, Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
It's about time. Love it.
Love it.
Love that. I love the case too. Like I always thought the case was cool because the back is like no description. It's just like just pictures from the movie.
Yeah, really cool.
And like the movie tagline. Oh,
Yeah.
look at Morgan. Look at Morgan Freeman out there, looking all young and hip.
4 stars.
Young, he was like 57 when he made that movie.
He was. I don't know what that movie is.
He looks a lot younger than.
I got a really cool one. And I love this box. It's Fletch Lives. But look at the box, though. Look at Chevy Chase. That is a great fucking box.
That's a great cover,
man.
That's nice. Is that a sticker? The closed caption? Is that a sticker on there? Or is that part of the box?
Closed caption version.
Oh shit! So it has fucking the subtitles, the whole movie. That's pretty cool.
Probably so. I don't know. I'm not gonna watch it, but yeah, it was cool. I was like,
that's a good box.
Yeah,
it's like that paint, the paint style they have.
Oh yeah, it was fucking great. And then I got one, that is a modern gangster thriller, New Jack City.
Nice.
New Jack Hustler.
What are you up to now? You're probably up to like 30 some odd tapes at least.
Steve, I got a whole fucking case here of fucking DVD of VHS tapes. So I got
to stop once you start, man.
I know it's not. You just can't. Yeah, I can't stop now. I'm just like,
and then you go places and you're like, how much? Like I went to a thrift store. They were like 15 tapes for $1. I was like,
oh man, I wish
I'm gonna fucking find 15 tapes. Like,
the thing is that they're starting to go up in price because people are starting to collect them more again. Mm-hmm. So it's like you barely probably can get them. Like this Goodwill had a lot of VHS tapes, but it wasn't good ones though.
Still, you cannot find horror. It's so hard to find.
No, there was no horror at all. I may have seen something there, but it wasn't nothing that I was like, oh shit.
Jason Leno sent me some pictures this week. He was at a store in Sacramento. I think it was just called The Cave or something like that. But VHSs as far as you can see, just so many rows and rows and rows and rows. And I'm like, fuck, I gotta go. Like, because that's like they sell like comic books and they sell music and they sell statues and they sell figures and VHS tapes. So I'm like, okay, so it's not Goodwill shit. It's not thrift store shit. I'm gonna find something in there.
$20 for a couple fucking VHS.
Maybe, but like you're gonna find shit there that you're not gonna find anywhere else.
Yeah, but how much would you pay though? You're not gonna pay $1 for those though.
You're gonna pay a lot. You're gonna pay a lot.
Especially at a comic book store, you're gonna be paying
$15-$20 for a horror movie, depending on which one. It's funny you bring that up, Steve. I have to before we go on. Before you I went to a shop today that I never thought these items would be in the same shop with comic books and toys. So it was a comic book, toy, gun, and ammo store. I thought they were next to each other.
Florida.
I walk in.
Florida, ladies and gentlemen.
I walk in and I look on this side. I'm like, oh, there's some CGC books. And then I look on this side. Oh, there's some fucking machine guns and shit. I'm like, me and Alex are in there. I'm like,
yeah, but right. Guess what comic book store is not going to get robbed?
That one.
I tried to negotiate a price. It did not work. So
yeah, he's like,
okay, I'm just going to walk out.
That's what you're going to pay? He sets the piece down on the counter.
I was like, oh.
You trying to negotiate with me, boy?
Only in Florida will I go to a comic toys, guns, and ammo. I was like, all right.
He had a fucking piece of straw on his teeth and shit. Fuckers wearing overalls with no undershirt. Yeah, man.
I do want to go back there and film because I did film a couple of these shots. I was
you better be careful filming in places like that, man.
I was contemplating, but I'm not gonna do that today.
No photography. Like, oh
yeah.
Shit.
Word.
Yeah, so I had to bring that up because you're talking about tapes and like now that comic shops are tapes. Now that I'm in Florida, I gotta get used to that. Like, wow.
Oh, much you got on that Amazing Spider-Man #5? Well, boy.
Fucking, he tells you as he spits chewing tobacco in your face.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. This store also had a spittoon. And sawdust on the floor. What the fuck?
Where the fuck am I at? How far did I go down south?
Believe me, I was a bit shocked. It was right down the street from that really big toy place that I was telling you guys about, the Acme Toy House. I was like, because we're driving, and the kids are like, "Hey, look, that's his comic." So I made a U-turn. I went in, and it was like guns, ammo, and then comics, toys, like two different. I'm like, "Oh, that can't be the same." And Jenny's like, "I think it's the same," and I'm like, "No, I don't think it's the same." And she's like, "I'm not going in there." She's like, "I'm not going in there." I'm like, "Okay."
See, I fuck with Jenny. Like, she's like, "Look, I'm not going that motherfucker." Lil like, "Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go in this motherfucker."
Yeah.
And then they
talked about it. A little, as someone who loves horror movies, would be the first one to die, and it's not just because it's not because you're big anymore, you know, and you were the slowest. Now that's not the case. No, you're just gullible.
Yeah, you are just.
It's not that I'm gullible. I just didn't think that was possible. I just didn't think.
How would you not? Like, I mean,
that's how you die in monster movies. That's not possible.
If I could have just said guns, comics, I'm like, look, nah, I'm gonna keep driving.
Yeah, what if there was a good comic in there? So I tried to make an offer. Like so he had an 8.0 CGC graded. I think it was Tomb of Dracula. I want to say 13, the first appearance of Deacon Frost. And he had it for 90. And I'm like, an 8.0. I'm like, Deacon Frost has a chance to come back. I'm like, I'll give you 70 for it. And then the guy, the old man who owns the store, gets on eBay, and I'm like, I'm out of here. I'm like, I didn't want to deal with it. He's like, well, one sold for 129. I'm like, I don't care what one.
Hey, boy, come back here.
You go to leave, and he locks the door from his corner. Like, oh,
he's like, how much are you gonna give me again?
He flips the sign to close.
Jenny
and the kids just drive off. I just.
Well, Jenny, like, we told him.
Sorry. You want to try to negotiate some comic books?
You got me and Sean breaking in, and then there's a staircase in the back, like Pulp Fiction.
You got
the ball gag in.
Goddamn Pulp Fiction shit. Oh, God damn it!
All right. So Steve, what'd you get?
I just got I have the VCR, the rewinder, the TV. I got this little nostalgic corner going on. So I found a cassette Walkman with headphones.
Oh, very nice.
Oh,
90s style.
What brand is it? Is that one that says
it is
Sport
a Casio?
Oh, it's a Casio.
You know what you need though? You need that yellow Sony one.
Those are really expensive.
I heard. Are those expensive?
They are, and this was not. The radio works.
Any Sony brand Walkmans are.
It's the e-tape, Steve.
Yeah, because they sold tapes there too. So I was like, I'll just pick up a couple of bullshit tapes. I just grabbed because they didn't have anything good. I just grabbed I think I found John Cicada. I was like, all right, I'll grab that. I fucking put it in. It was like it started to play. It's like doom, doom. And I opened it up and there's fucking ribbons flying. Like, display only.
Awesome.
And then I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I think I want to find some 80s stickers. I got a little phone. Yeah, just a little bullshit phone. It can hang on the side of my shelf.
You just bought a fucking phone.
A phone with no cord.
It came with a cord, but I don't need it. I don't have a fucking phone line in here.
Nah, Steve, you know what you need? Because I just seen one the other day, as a matter of fact. I think I might get it. There was a Cool Spot fucking phone. You remember the little spot, the 7-Up? Yeah, they had one of those and they had a Snoopy one.
Yeah, I was gonna say I saw what did I see? I saw a Tasmanian Devil one. I saw a Spider-Man one.
Yeah, but I don't really want I kind of want it. I want the corner here to feel like what I see, Steve. What you had in my room.
That phone that you have there, but you need that one that they made that was see-through. Remember they used to made
it all
it was like the color.
I wonder if I could take it apart and
No, don't do that.
But like I thought, like a cool fucking
Yeah,
89
get some
Batman sticker on
yeah.
there, a Back to the Future sticker, Ninja
Old
Turtles,
van
a
sticker.
little fucking Nintendo sticker or something on the side.
I kind of want to go back for that damn Cool Spot phone. Now I'm thinking about it.
Steve, I'll send you a Nintendo sticker. I got some Nintendo.
I'm just saying, like, I think that was just gonna look awesome. Like, I have a
That'd be
pizza
great,
box up there. I got like, and it's got the holes in the side. I can literally, because the shelf's pretty high, I can just mount it to the side,
Yeah.
like how it would be,
We're going to compare AIDS collections eventually, man. We got to like compare what we got going on around here.
Mine's definitely not as big as yours, but mine, like I said, it's mostly
but
like VCR
I respect yours. There's a lot of respect that I have for your 80s collection. So
cool. Yeah, no, it's fun. It's definitely like I spent a grand total of like $3.50 on all this shit.
but
it's
like you gotta get like little pieces though for your 8. Like you need like a little Kenner Star Wars figure.
You know what you need to? You need to find some buttons because those were big in the 80s. Like find some buttons of like
Pogs.
TV series. Well, Pogs were 90s really. So
dude, I still have
but like an Alf fucking button because at this place I saw some Alf plushies. I was like, holy shit! But like I would say like get like a button, just get like a strip of like fabric and just stick some fucking 80s.
I need you to start getting like little 80s toys too. Like you need to kind of
figures, little guys.
Yeah, like
because I have like
muscle men.
Like I have like
I got a couple of those.
The Ninja. Like I have like my Casey Jones and my 2 Ninja Turtles tapes and like my NECA figures over there because they're from the movie. It's not really 80s because they're new, but
yeah.
Like I got the turtle van right there, and I got like my Lion-O in front of the Thundercats. It's a DVD set though, not a fucking VHS. So
that's okay.
It's kind of around there, but it's
on VHS. It's hard to get.
Like I got my fucking Freddy Krueger claw on top of my VCR, and usually my Crystal Lake hat is sitting on top of my TV. Okay. I got my 89 Batman statue over there, so just kind of going with it.
No, it works. Just you know what? Keep finding things.
Yeah, just keep finding little shit, man.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I saw the phone, and it's like it's not great, but like fuck, I can get some cool stickers to throw in there. To be
what you could do too is you could even just paint it yourself too. Like you can get some bright colored paint, like neon shit, to kind of splatter it on there, and then put some stickers around it. Like make it like really kind of.
That would be
like
cool.
a piece of pop art.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
I mean, especially because it's just like a beige phone.
Yeah,
right? I mean,
it's.
I still think you need a neon light in there somewhere, bro.
Yeah, you can get I have my mushroom.
You get those on Amazon. You can get those on Amazon.
I have them cheap. Perfect.
My mushroom neon light, it was like $30 on Amazon.
Directly, so my air conditioner is like
right
above my 80 shelf, and right above that, it's like a big wooden panel because it fills the window, and there's just nothing on there. Like a fucking neon sign would go perfect right there. There's plenty of power outlets.
Yeah. You can find tons of shit. Like I said, Amazon, you can even, like if you just want like a saying or something, you can get that on Amazon, just whatever you want. People make that shit.
I'll get a hell here sign from Batman Returns.
Yeah, you can do custom ones too.
Or James says also you gotta get a lava lamp.
I had a lava lamp, but like I don't know.
You can get one that says live nudes.
There you go.
On air.
Yeah, that's like awesome. You can't even see it, but live nudes.
But yeah, I mean, I got the Mario mushroom. I got that for Christmas last year. I have it hanging now on my video game.
Oh yeah, this one, right? Hold up, this one.
Yep, that's the one I got. It's awesome.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Yeah, man, look at
this.
It's
LED,
one.
So it looks neon, but it's an LED. So
this one's like an 80s sun.
Yeah, there you go.
Like that's freaking.
Get something funky.
Pink. So, that's sweet.
Yeah. All right. So you got anything else, Steve?
No, that's it.
All right. So I'll move into mine. I got the one modern book that I picked up today, just to kind of finish it off, because it was issue number 5. It came out of The Last Ronin. So finished off The Last Ronin. It was a really good story. Sad. I don't want to spoil it, but sad with a happy ending. Let's just put it that way. My childhood's dead. Died with this book, but it was great.
That was their goal.
It was really good. It was a really good ending. So, and then we were talking about some keys that I picked up. One on spec, and I got it for a lot cheaper than the sticker is. I only paid $20 for it. and it's in mint condition. It is Black Widow #1 Marvel Knights, the first full appearance of Yelena. Got it for 20, and it, like I said, it is minty fresh. This is an easy candidate for a 9.8. 9.6 would be the lowest.
Yeah, but don't waste get grade. Don't waste get that grade.
Why? If they do the Thunderbolts movie and she's one of the stars of it, this thing's going to go up.
A CBCS grade on that one, if anything.
Why? This one graded at 9.8 is going for 250 to 300 right now.
I mean,
I paid $20 for it.
You gonna waste your money to do that to get a graded though?
I would, to flip it, because once that Thunderbolts movie is closer and we get a trailer with her on it, I'm telling you, this will be a, if it's a CGC.
Have you flipped any of your books?
Not yet.
No. He says he's gonna flip. He ain't flipping shit.
I'm gonna be flipping stuff
because he says it all the time, but then he regrets flipping shit after a while. He's like, I should have done it.
I've sold books. I've sold books in lots. I haven't.
Just hold on to it and shut up. God, I hate when you do this. Just hold on to them. Hold on to them. Stop flipping shit. Just hold on to it.
All right. Well, this is another one that I
got. And later on, it's going to go up in price and value later on. You don't have a reason to. What are you flipping shit for?
I know I'm not flipping it right now, but I mean, if I'm going to flip it, if I'm going to flip it to get a bigger book, I'm going to do that.
Okay. Go ahead.
Why do you keep saying okay, a little?
Go ahead.
I've sold many of my toys to get bigger statues and bigger toys.
This is comic book corner right here. That's what
this is. This is our comic book corner.
I mean, this is what I got today was comic.
Yeah, then when I say hold on to it, like, yeah, I should probably hold on to it. Then he's like, oh, I should flip it. And I should hold on to it. And I should flip it. You go back and forth all the time. You know this, right?
I do, but So I picked up Secret Wars #1. It's mint as hell, and it's the newsstand.
Oh, how much you get on that one?
It was listed for $35 only at the coffee house place, and I got it for $20.
Ooh, that's a good move.
Yeah.
Good pass. Was it on the wall?
It was on the wall.
Yeah, good move.
And because I bundled it with another one that's a newsstand edition that is a 9.8 guaranteed. Like, this thing is so I had them take it out. Like, I didn't want to touch it. I don't want to put smudges on it.
Oof,
Sean, Transformers #1 newsstand.
Oh, it's perfect.
This one in high grade on Key Collector is $650.
How much you get it for?
I got both comics for $90. I got this one for $70, the other one for $20.
Are you fucking kidding me? Did they even know what they were selling? Did they even know what they had?
So James wants to know, what do I mean by newsstand edition? The newsstand edition is the barcode.
Newsstand edition is a little bit more.
So
I have
they're rarer,
but I don't have the newsstand edition.
They're rarer in the newsstand edition because these were sold in stores like, back in the 80s and 90s. You get the spinning racks. You go to the bus stations at comic shit, and that's why these in high grade are so much more valuable, because they were thrown up there just like newspapers and shit. Nobody cared about them. Like, they were sold to little kids for that. The direct editions, so you'll see two versions. Like, one had Spider-Man with the webbing, and then one was Black Suit Spider-Man, which was the second printing.
So what printing did you get? Is that first printing?
This is first printing newsstand edition. Yeah. Look up the news.
That's a $650 comic book. I'm surprised. I know. Is it in mint condition?
It is mint. I had them take it out. It is mint. I'm going to send this to CGC ASAP.
Yeah, you better, because that's just going for 9.8 in newsstand. It's going for like $3,000
in a 9.8. I know.
Holy shit! That's halfway to your Amazing Fantasy.
Well, if I throw this with my my Ultimate Fallout and a couple other books, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's the goal, right? Like, I'm gonna look at to do that to then flip them
make sure.
But how awesome!
Nothing's cut out of that shit or nothing like that. That's what you got to go check,
huh?
You got to check the inside of that. And
I know, I did. I did there with the guy. I flipped every page.
Oh yeah.
I flipped every page. Looked at the back.
It's gonna be awesome just to have Transformers 1.
I know.
Newsstand, like, for your collection.
Those gonna find a way to flip it though, because that's just low.
I can't believe I don't see some of your CGC graded on the wall.
Well, you see them. They're in the shelves. They're around there.
Mm-hmm.
They're there.
Yeah.
So, and then for my birthday, I already sent you guys the picture, but the wife got me a personal grail. It's the CGC 9.2. These are hard to get in high grade, but it's also a newsstand edition of Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends, #1.
I seen a 9.6 that wasn't too bad in price though.
No, it goes up and down.
Yeah.
I think she might pay like $100 some bucks. I told her I don't want her paying a lot for
more than it should be. I think I see a 9.8 for like 5.6. I'm like, ooh.
That'll go great next to your autograph.
9.2 is great because that's one of your grails.
Sure.
You wanted that. So.
Yeah, this one I'm not selling. Like this is for me. This is.
Well, your wife wanted it too. You ain't selling it.
I mean, I told her like if she ever found Amazing Fantasy or anything, it's gone. Like it will be sold at some point.
Yeah.
But this one, and it's in great shape too. Like I was looking at it to see if I can crack and press it, but there's like a printing error on the back. There's a printing error on the back that I think that's why. Like not a printing error, like a rolling error. So I'm like, it's fine. The 9.2 is good enough. But like I love the cover with all three of them, and then the Green Goblin in the middle, the Triumph of the Green Goblin, one of the great episodes of the series. So, and they only made one book. There's not like a part number 2 or anything, but there's a direct edition and a newsstand edition. So, got the newsstand edition. So I was happy with that. So,
is your Spider-Man 129 graded?
No.
So I was surprised. Are you going to send that out to get graded?
I'm going to. I know it's not. That's why I'm trying to contemplate if I should send that to CBCS because I don't think it's not going to be a high grade. I think
I was CGC.
I know.
Because if you want to flip it, you can at least flip it for whatever.
A lot more for CGC. No, yeah, I know, and that's what I'm trying to think. So that's what I got. She got me a Duke Silver T-shirt as well. I'm not wearing that today, but so that's what I got. So those are my comic pickups. And
Transformers 1, although it was an amazing pickup, like
I know,
remarkable, like mind blowing.
Well, all those books that I got, I mean, because that's the newsstand. Secret Wars #1, yeah, for $20, it goes for $50 in raw condition. The Black Widow #1 I got for $20, goes for $50 plus in raw condition. And then the Transformers, like you said, in raw condition, it goes for $650. If I get all three of those graded. With the potential moving spec on those, all three of those probably combined can get me to $4,000 to $5,000.
Yeah,
and I paid cash $110 for them. So I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Like, the Secret Wars is one I want to keep because it's an iconic cover and I love that cover and it's Secret Wars. The Black Widow one, for sure gonna push. The Transformers one is probably one I'd keep for a while, especially if we get some good stuff going. Who knows?
We're getting the Beast movie. The Beast.
Well, but like I have the Turtle Adventures #1, right? So if I get, and I'm gonna send that to get graded. I got my He-Man #1s, and I'm gonna send those to get graded. So like, imagine my '80s cartoon shelf with Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends, He-Man, Transformers, and that's what I want to do. Like. I'm going to get those 1.5 inch deep acrylic shelves that you just stick in the wall. They're kind of like magazine rack shelves, and I'm going to put them up over the windows and stuff like above my Sega side. I'm going to move that above the Spider-Man, and I'm going to put my CGC books going across the top. So I'm going to have those up there like that. So all of the CGC, and then as I get better CGC books, I'm going to kind of put those in and kind of rotate the comics throughout. So I think that's my goal.
Nice.
So there you go. So that was my little pickup. Got Father's Day next week, so maybe I'll get some more stuff. I don't know. I know I'm going hunting for sure next weekend. So we'll see if I'm able to go out before we record or after or whatnot. I don't know because I got to see my dad next weekend too. So might not get enough pickup time on Saturday. Might be a Sunday for the following week. So we'll see. We got any other news or anything going on? I know we talked a bit about the Thunderbolts movie news.
We got 3 trailers.
What 3 trailers?
There's 3 trailers.
We got Nope, we got Prey, and we got Black Adam.
We do have Black Adam.
But they released a new trailer for Nope, which looks great, and they released a brand new trailer for Prey, because last time we only got like a 30-second teaser, but they released like the whole 2.5 minute trailer for those. But we do have to talk about Black Adam.
Do we?
Do we have to?
That's what we do.
I know.
Do we? We'll talk about Black Adam. The Rock murdering people.
Without pointy ears. Son of a bitch.
What the hell is this imperfect bullshit on Netflix?
This was Netflix's Geek Week. They released a shitload of trailers for Netflix stuff.
Yeah. All right. Give me a second.
All right. Well, Sean's getting ready to share a screen.
Is there any news you guys need to talk about?
That was, besides Thunderbolts being officially announced,
that was really the only.
I don't think there's anything. Yeah, the writer of Black Widow is going to be doing the Thunderbolts, but
that's not a good sign.
Yeah, I don't think they did a terrible job, but I just hope they don't put that version of Taskmaster with. The
there's a new Aliens game coming out, and the Midnight Suns trailer.
That's the game, right? The Midnight Suns game.
Mm-hmm.
So
we're watching Nope.
Let's watch Nope. I'm adding you to the stream now.
Remember to mute your mic.
Not today. You'll leave here different.
Pops. Pops!
I'm talking to you.
Bro, what you see?
Something above the clouds. That's big.
How big?
Big.
You think whatever killed Pops is out there?
Oh, damn.
Right here, you are going to witness an absolute spectacle. So what happens next? You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready?
What's wrong with that lady's face?
Here we go.
No. This would be an opportunity. I'm talking rich and famous for life.
There's plenty of videos of flying shit online.
Ain't nobody gonna get what we gonna get.
What we gonna get?
The money shot.
What's up?
Undeniable proof of aliens on camera. The Oprah shot.
You guys gonna tell me what's going on?
Hell no. There's something out here, and you're the only person in the world that can get it on film.
That cloud ain't moved an inch.
It's aliens. They're just waiting for the perfect time to shove metal probes up our asses.
I'll be rooting for you.
I think we pissed them off.
Yeah, they repainted your house.
They're gonna come back. You ready? We got some work to do.
Not it.
Nope.
I'll get them out.
And I'll get the shot.
Let's go, baby! Let's go!
I need you to tell me, what did you see in that cloud?
Well, it's not what you think.
No!
They took him. They took him all.
I gotta get out this house. I'm trying to save you. My brother is out there.
I don't think they take you. If you don't look at it.
Look, don't look, don't look.
This dream you're chasing, where you end up at the top of the mountain, it's the one you never wake up from.
You'll be getting a call from my supervisor asking how my service was.
5 stars, Angel. 5 stars.
That looks awesome. That looks really good.
I trust Jordan
water before bed burns 46 pounds in 2 weeks.
Oh.
If you are struggling to lose...
Are you struggling to lose? Right? That's gross.
Aren't we all? We're always looking at. I don't know if I want to eat something that looks like that though.
No.
What do you think, Sean? What do you think of the Nope trailer?
I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna watch it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't. You know what's weird? It's like, do you think they showed too much? Do you think that they by telling us, because that first trailer we didn't know what the hell was going on, right?
Now we kind of know now.
Anything. Now it's like we know it's aliens. We don't know what the aliens want. I get the Jordan Peele that there's going to be way more to it, right?
Yeah.
But would I have been even more like shocked in the theater, like that this was in a movie about aliens? I think I would have. I think I would have liked to go into the theater without knowing that.
I thought the trailer was great. I was going to see it anyways.
It's not
Well,
great.
Keke Palmer though, man, is fucking like she just like been doing everything, man. Like she's resurged herself. You know, she's in Lightyear. She's in this. Something like I've seen her in other shit. Like I'm just like, damn. Like she's trying to get it.
Get it while you can.
Yeah, man. Yeah, definitely. All right, let's watch Prey.
You got to play this for one more second.
Lose weight and you're over 20.
There you go.
Why do you want to hunt? Because you all think that I can't.
Echo.
I saw a sign in the sky.
Johnny,
I'm ready.
Mute that mic.
Muy nita. There's something out there. I'm coming with you.
You can't.
I'm trying to protect you.
Protect me from what? It's time.
He knows how to hunt. I know how to survive. Whatever did this, I can kill it.
That shit look tough.
There's 20 seconds left.
Oh, I thought it was done though. I don't think anything else is planned from it.
I thought there was another little. No, okay. I thought that was another little scene.
No, that was it.
That looks good.
Yeah.
I don't. Everyone said, I don't know. He's fighting Native Americans. I don't know, and I'm like,
fuck that. That shit look good as motherfucker. And it's gonna be on Hulu.
I was gonna say, and it's free.
I'm cool. I'm watching it. I'm in. I ain't got paid in the movies to go see it, and it might be good. Shit, I'm cool with that.
Yeah, I agree. That's gonna be I can't wait for that.
Yeah, look better than any other fucking Predator movie that I've seen as of late.
Yes, agreed.
All right, what else?
We watched the Midnight Suns and Alien game trailer before we get to Black Adam.
There's a new Aliens game coming out.
You guys played the last one, right?
There's the Midnight Suns trailer right there.
This world has no hope under your watch.
Get booted off now.
Oh, because of the music?
Probably. You got Venom? I didn't know that.
Surrender your pain to me, and I will make you whole once more. There, my sweet
Venom the villain?
child. Mother won't hurt you.
Typical Parker luck. I'm gonna need some backup.
The music is just so loud.
I know. So like metal. I didn't know Spider-Man was in this. Is it a Defender Strange skin? That's pretty funny.
Counting on you again, old friend. 3, 2, 1. That used to always work. Well, it did that one time.
I don't know. What do you guys think? You're more of the gamers here than I am. It's Spider-Man in it, so you know me.
I can turn any.
I don't know anything about the gameplay yet. So it's just cinematic trailers. I don't know. Is it turn-based? Is it action? Is it a quote co-op game? I'm assuming
It's
it
by
probably
2K,
is.
so I don't know. Like that's the one thing I'm not sure. Like it's a 2K game, so I don't know. Who did the what was it? The Ultimate
Alliance?
Alliance games, yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, that's all right.
You see that Idris Elba movie? Beast?
Yeah. Did we talk about it?
Did we?
Which one? Oh no, we didn't talk about that one. No.
Did you want to watch it or no?
Yeah, I don't care. We can watch it. I haven't seen the trailer, so I don't.
Okay.
It says it was teen movie.
Hey, look out the window.
Welcome to my party, guys.
Well, it's that guy you guys like from Chappie.
Thank you so much for having us. This is my chance to reconnect with the girls.
Charlton Copley.
Did Mom shoot some of these?
This little bump right here, that's you.
I still miss her every day.
What's that? There's something crossing up ahead. Keep the girls in the car.
Stay in the car, okay? Just stay in the car. Diabolo? Okay, what's he saying?
Diabolo means devil.
Is it a devil?
I've never seen anything like this. Multiple attacks without eating its prey. Lions don't do that. At least no lion I've ever seen.
It's the Ghost in the Darkness Part 2.
Go back to the calls.
Dad, please.
No, you gotta drive, you gotta drive! Drive!
Breathe, slow down.
Damn.
We're in his territory now.
It's the law of the jungle. It's the only law that matters.
Dad, they've got guns.
Shouldn't be out here.
What are you doing? Stop! I've got to get my girls out of here. I need you to trust me right now. I'm coming back.
Is there more than one kind of animal out here?
Don't you move, okay?
Did Idris Elba just punch a lion
in the face? Yep.
He did punch shit out of that lion.
Yeah, that shit looks really good though. I like.
I'm not going to movie theaters to go see it.
No.
I like Idris Elba, but
yeah, I agree. That to me is not one I'll watch in the theaters.
I agree. All right.
And this one I'm having a hard time considering. I
fully agree with you on that.
Black Adam, what have your powers ever given to you? Nothing but heartache. I was a slave until I died. Then I was reborn a god. My son sacrificed his life to save me. Over fire! War going. Now, I kneel before no one. War going on outside when you ain't safe from. In this world, there are heroes. I feel the pain in my city wherever I go. And there are villains. Heroes don't kill people.
James said YouTube gave him a boot.
Well, I do.
What happened?
They said YouTube shut it down.
Watched too many movies. Too many movie trailers.
Yeah.
Well, still gotta finish it.
If you're on mute. If you were talking.
No, I wasn't saying anything important.
What's there? Keep going.
All right, finish it up.
Yeah, the audio version.
My vision has shown me the future. You have two choices. You can be the destroyer of this world, or you can be its savior. That's up to you.
Behind you!
Did he just catch a rocket?
He got a rocket.
All black everything. You know my fresh coat.
So I don't know much. I don't know much about Black Adam. I don't. I don't. I know he's a bad guy, right? He's the Shazam villain. But here,
it's The Rock.
I know.
You think they're gonna make The Rock a fucking villain?
Right. They're going anti-hero route.
Of course they are.
Here.
Of course.
But I just don't.
I don't care enough, a little.
I don't see why. Or
I mean,
why
just looking at
all the other,
looking at the books right there, you see the one on the right, the JSA one, and Black Adam's in the middle of that. So,
and that's what they're doing here, right? That's what they're trying to do.
Hawkman, Atom Smasher. I don't know who the other two are. I don't really know a ton besides him being, the animated movies. Seeing him in there, what was that Superman Shazam one they had? DC animated with Black Adam in
Wasn't
it.
it called Superman Shazam?
I think so, probably. It's just there's been so much hype. Like they've been talking about this movie for like
years,
fucking 10 years, and the trailer's like, it just kind of looks like the Rock movie. I mean, I'm excited to see like Dr. Fate. I think that's going to be kind of cool. Hawkman looks pretty cool. Atom Smasher kind of looks like a mashup between Moon Knight and Deadpool, like with his mask.
What's his face? The Atom, right? Isn't that
Atom Smasher? Yeah.
Is that
Adam? Yeah.
I thought he was the Atom.
No.
So it was Atom Smasher.
Mm-hmm.
So there's two different. There's an Atom, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the Atom Smasher.
Mm-hmm.
And they have the same powers.
Pretty much.
Okay.
And the same symbol.
And the same colors, right? Because
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, who doesn't have blue and red?
No, but I mean, but they literally are the same thing.
But they had that awesome Jay-Z song, Sean.
Sean's giving it 2 thumbs down. I mean, it's coming out in October. James says we're back on YouTube. We're talking about the Black Adam trailer. Booted from YouTube, but back. I mean,
I wonder when they booted. Did they boot us at the start of the Black Adam trailer?
I don't know.
They couldn't have booted us during Beast. like maybe they booted us because of the Beast trailer.
I don't know. But
they ain't kicked us out during the Nope trailer. How racist is YouTube?
Well, I mean, we were watching Nope, Black Adam, and Beast, all with minority leads. So yeah, I guess so. He said at the very start, we got at the very start of the trailer. So yeah, it was the Nope.
Holy shit. Nope got us.
The start of what trailer? The Black Adam trailer or the Nope trailer?
No, the Nope at the very start of the trailers. Because he said before that...
No, he said in the middle of fucking Black Adam.
Black Adam, yeah.
No, but that's when he wrote back. As soon as Black Adam started, we got the boot. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So. Which is weird. Like, that trailer's not new. Like, that's what I don't understand the whole getting booted for watching trailers. Like, it's on you. It's there for everyone.
I don't get it either because everybody can do review. Like they do like,
trailer watches.
Trailer watches. I'm so confused. Like, is it one per trailer though? Maybe.
I don't know. Or because we have the audio. I don't know. Because some people don't have audio. I don't know. I don't know how it works. We don't get paid. Whatever.
Yeah.
I do like The Rock a lot. I just don't care about this at all.
Oh no,
I have no. Well, like I said, it comes out in October, and I don't think there's anything else that's happening in October.
I'm not paying for this to go see it.
But I know my kids will want to see it because they like The Rock. So it's like it's an
I'm getting my money. I'll be bootlegging that one.
I just think it's
Sean's gonna forget what real movies look like. He's just gonna be watching cam versions of everything. He's gonna go to the theater for the first time in like 2 years and feel like he's being born again.
CG won't even be done in half the movies he watches.
Oh man, it's a straight cam. I'm just like, well, that was a shitty movie.
That looked terrible.
Yeah, you're like, I mean, the movie was alright, but man, the graphics were shit.
Yeah, it was all bootleggy.
And the quality of sound was god awful.
I think it was funny too because it was like a couple weeks ago. Well, not even a couple weeks ago, yeah. But like we really by other means necessary. Yep. But like the Sonic movie is already out on Paramount, Sonic 2, and like we just saw it a few weeks ago. And Jenny's like, "Man, what the hell?" It's like I would have waited a few weeks. I agree. I mean, like I really like that when HBO Max had those little windows for everything.
I'm telling you, that Black Adam trailer was good. That Black Adam movie is going to be on fucking HBO Max in like a month. just give it some time. It'll be
Batman.
on HBO Max.
The Batman
45
was
days.
on.
They still have the deal. 45 days.
Is it 45 days? Fuck it. Then I'm not going to go.
I don't know if Black Adam. I don't know if Black Adam falls under that. I know all the 2022 or
Black Adam's coming out in.
No, I know. I'm saying
Batman came out this year. It'll all
be
this year
in November.
Is it
guaranteed by Thanksgiving?
You know what? That might be smart for them too to have a Thanksgiving week because they'll probably get a lot of subscribers.
Yeah,
I don't know. So,
well,
I don't care about this movie at all, Steve. I don't care about any of this. I don't even care about Shazam. I honestly, I heard this week they're like, oh, Henry Cavill, maybe aging out of Superman. Oh man, fuck y'all, man. Fuck everything y'all stand for.
Like, did you see the last season of The Witcher?
I mean,
aging out of what?
Yeah,
and who cares? Like, why can't he be a little older? Christopher Reeves wasn't 20 years old.
He's fucking Superman. He like, the man still is in immaculate shape.
Steve, they have no explanation for all the crap that they've done at this point, and I just don't care. I really don't care about anything.
It's even like, you know, I know we talked about Pattinson's Batman movie and we all gave it a hero. I think we all liked it.
I don't care about it now.
But like, it's like, but for like what? Like,
well, the other thing too is like I haven't revisited it. I think Steve, you watched it again, right?
Mm-hmm. I watched it two more times.
I have no. I liked it. I thought it was good. I'm with Sean though. It's like I don't have 3 hours.
It just felt like a step
there and kind of.
It felt like a step backwards in a lot of ways. Like he's doing the Batman voice, and I'm like, yeah, but we already solved that problem. There's a thing in the, like, we fixed it. Like Snyder fixed that problem, so that nobody had to go like, swear to me. You know, nobody had to do that anymore. You got a lot of cats. Like, we've been through this. Like, we've already done this.
Yeah.
But not young Batman solved it. Maybe old Batman.
These excuses on this Batman.
I'm not making
I like Andy Serkis, but he has no Jeremy
you.
Irons. Okay.
I'm really just hating this. Like, I'm just hating everything that they're doing. So I just don't really care.
Well, we're getting a sequel to the Joker.
Well, I don't care.
Yeah,
I don't care. There's no Joker without fucking Batman.
I thought the Joker was okay. I didn't love that movie.
There's no Joker without Batman. It does not make any fucking sense. It's so stupid.
Well, now you're getting a sequel. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You're getting the sequel.
They're wasting my time with this shit. Like, I'm not going to pay for any of this stuff. At some point, I'm not going to pay for it until they just restart everything all over again.
What about the Flash movie?
Don't care. I don't care.
That's in trouble, too. That motherfucker Ezra Miller can't keep himself out of trouble.
Oh, he is just god-awful terrible at this point. And like, if they cancel it, I'm surprised they wouldn't. But they put so much money into it.
I was gonna say they can't. It's $200 million right there. Again, another problem that Warner Brothers does to themselves a lot, because if they cancel that movie, they're rolling that $200 million budget into whatever other Flash movie they put in, and then that movie is going to fail no matter what, because then it's got a $400 million budget that it's going to get. It's why like any of these movies up until.
Now they're writing Amber Heard out of Aquaman 2, and it's
I guess she's cut out of that whole thing now too.
They're terrible, man. It's like their own karma.
But they're not always like they have some great casting. Henry Cavill, Ben Affleck, perfect.
Gal Gadot was good.
But they made dumb decisions. They made dumb decisions.
They did
dumb decisions, man. Dumb decisions. It's like they don't have a Feige over there, man.
They
don't
did.
have and they're trying to find a Feige, and they can't find
so nobody at Warner Brothers watched Zack Snyder's Justice League, huh? And was like, oh, look.
Well, they did. But
they can't find that Feige a little. That's their problem.
No, but you know, the scary thought of that there's a story out there that came out that Feige was looking to take over DC. Because he was having his own problems during the whole Age of Ultron original Ant-Man mess. Mm-hmm. And until Disney stepped in and said, get out of here, Ike. This is Kevin's show. Like,
yo, do you see Kevin Feige's name on like all the Miss Marvel shit? Like Kevin Feige production.
Yeah, he's on everything now. Like,
I never seen that before. I didn't see that it was like Kevin Feige, a production of Kevin Feige. I'm like, God damn, like
Why do you think he also is getting his own Star Wars movie? Because you know what, do whatever the fuck you want. Here you go.
Oh yeah, he got the truck coming in for Disney. Like
exactly.
And the names that they've thrown around, like they threw around Todd Phillips, the director of the Joker movie, like maybe he's going to be the spearhead of the new DC universe. And I'm like, why? What has he done?
I don't. That's the thing.
But I mean, I
though.
guess what did Kevin Feige do before he really became Marvel's Kevin Feige?
Well, I mean, he did the X-Men movies. He did Spider-Man.
Which were hit and miss.
But he wasn't the main voice in those. A lot. If you hear him, like a lot of the stuff that he was credited for was actually all the good stuff that came out of those. Like Avia Rod, like was the main.
Oh yeah, we know
in
about
the Spider-Man
Avia Rod.
movies. You know that shoehorn shit in. Like in the X-Men movies too. Like he worked really close with Laura Schuler Donner and that, but they were wanting to do a lot of different things. Like they didn't even want to give Wolverine his mutton chops, and like Kevin Feige's like, no, you have to have the hair. Like, are you kidding me? Like, how do you have Wolverine? Even though the hair didn't look great that first one, the wig did not look great, but like, it's still.
Well, let's be
Wolverine.
honest, his hair never in all the movies never really looked great.
Right, but I mean, like, it's hard. It's hard. I think it's really hard to put that kind of hair on anyone. And have it actually look.
At some point, I think they just gave up. They were just like, you know what, let's do this and call it a day.
Yeah, just slick it back and
it's like they just gave up. They were like, you know what, we're not gonna do this anymore.
But I mean, like, I think
the problem here, a little Marvel is great and DC isn't. DC needs Warner Brothers needs someone to really, really spearhead this whole thing. And they need to start from a better script and work their way through. They wouldn't do any of these offshoot fucking Batmans or Joker movies if they actually had the right process. And the process is so wrong and it's so discombobulated that they have to make offshoot movies and one-shot movies because they don't know where the fuck they're doing. They think that their property is like, oh, we can go anywhere we want because, you know, we're not Marvel. Listen.
But they started in the right direction.
They started, but they fucked it.
They meddled too much.
Yeah.
They meddled too much. The studio heads meddled too much in the movies.
And
there's a different cut of Suicide Squad out there. There was a fucking whole different damn Justice League movie. There's all these different things. Like you had it. You had each movie playing in and made, you know, like, okay, we're building some sort of mythology here.
I think Warner Bros. Has too many chiefs and they have too many people over there trying to run the show. And they don't have that permanent person like Disney has, like their round table of people, but they can, you know, they go through Feige to run everything through, and I'm pretty sure they have other people too. I think Warner Bros. Just has so many different things that they have like going on.
Marvel has that whole wall of pictures with the red strings connecting everything. You know what I mean? They have everything plotted. This doesn't, you know, like if DC had that, then in Batman v Superman, when Batman found Wonder Woman, he would have seen that shit from the 80s. Not pictures from the Persian War of the fucking
and that's the
1800s and shit. You're like, what the fuck are we talking about?
Anytime we shit on a property that they do or they take a chance on Marvel, I'm saying Disney, they go back and they work on it, right? Like, you know, people didn't like the Mandarin take. They worked on it. Now, like, we fucking love Trevor. He was fucking awesome in
Shang-Chi.
Yeah, and then we got a Mandarin. And that worked well. Like, they'll go back and they'll listen. DC doesn't. You know what I mean? They're just gonna slap their coat on it, or if they go back to listen, then they just like, oh, let's just reboot. Which is let's do another Batman because Batman is the only thing that can work for us. You know,
and that Batman's not even right. They still haven't done a right Batman yet. In my eyes, they still haven't really. I thought Affleck's Batman was probably the best Batman that I've seen so far, and they didn't do that right.
But he was still killing fucking people, and Dick Grayson was dead in that universe. I'm like, what the fuck is going?
Yo, Steve, we will never get a fucking Robin. We will never get a Dick Grayson.
Well, you're getting Robin in your TV show.
We will never get.
We're getting
never get what we need. Yeah.
Instead of a fucking Nightwing,
we'll never get the right Batman family because they don't know what they're doing. Until you have someone that can spearhead this whole universe by themselves, and that is the head of DC movies.
Who is that guy though?
There is.
I don't know.
They tried J.J. Abrams.
That's the thing. Like J.J. didn't do great with Star Wars. Didn't do great with Star Trek overall.
Yeah. I wouldn't.
I don't think he's got the attention span.
And WB paid JJ a fucking shitload of money. like 2 years ago. What has he done?
Nothing.
I don't know who's that person.
If they,
I don't know who's out there.
I would say if they paid the Russo brothers to come in and run this whole thing, I'm pretty sure they could probably take Kevin Feige's blueprint and then work their way through. Like, you're gonna need someone from Disney and Marvel. They need to take someone away and use that same blueprint. That's what they need.
Well, they tried to do that with Joss Whedon, and Joss Whedon fucked them.
Well, Joss Whedon had his own problems in between that, though. So
but yeah, James Gunn, he's gonna do more DC stuff. He's already said.
I would like Gunn to take over the property because he knows the blueprint. So it would be great for him to take over that. But I don't know what.
I wonder if Gunn's gonna meddle in both. You know what I mean? I know he wants to do more DC stuff because he likes the Peacemaker.
Well, I think Gunn is done, but Gunn is done at the guy of Guardians. So
he's done with the Guardians part. But what if they give Gunn because Gunn rumor is the characters he's introducing in the Christmas special is going to be the Silver Surfer. He's introducing Adam Warlock. We know that. Like, if they tell Gunn we want you to do more cosmic stuff, do you think he would take it on?
He probably could, but I don't think that he would have the right flair. Like I don't need the comedy of Guardians of the Galaxy in the Nova movie. You know what I mean? It's a different
I agree
story. It's not the same kind of group. Like, I think he works well with those kinds of characters. Why Peacemaker works so well.
Because of his style of comedy, right?
Right.
I get
exactly.
That.
He's got to be in the right property.
Yeah, I wouldn't let
Gunn
shine. I don't think I probably would let Gunn take over the DC universe. But
that's what I wonder.
You need somebody a little at this point.
I don't know who that is. Thinking about, but you know what though? Who would have thought that Favreau and Filoni would have taken Star Wars on the way they did?
I mean,
and built it. I mean, Favreau technically helped build the Marvel universe as well. So.
I think if Favreau had the opportunity to do it, I think he would love to do it. I think he would love to take on because he would just run that whole shit.
Marvel's best thing is they had just a bunch of random movies and terrible movies actually in the beginning and in the 90s and shit, some really bad ones back there. And then they started with Iron Man, and it just from there we're here from 2008 to now. It's just been going one story.
They have the opportunity. DC has the opportunity just to say, shut everything down. I mean, granted, they've wasted money, so
it's way too much money there.
There's way too much money for Aquaman.
Aquaman 2, Flash is already done. So I don't even know what they're going to do with the Flash because there's so many rumors that they're talking about reshooting it, and I'm like, how do you do that when you had Ezra Miller playing two different characters in the damn movie? I
know
who is reshooting that. It's not reshooting; it's called refilming the entire movie.
See, the only thing that DC can do right at this point, and if they don't do it, they're stupid. Just to give us a Batman Beyond with Michael Keaton. I think that.
But they're already having Michael Keaton in the Batgirl movie.
Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah. And not only is it going to be Michael Keaton's Batman, it's going to be J.K. Simmons, fucking Commissioner Gordon, who is with Affleck. I don't know what they're doing. And then you got Blue Beetle, that's coming out.
Which they're filming now. So
and why are you doing a Blue Beetle movie over top of everything else you've already fucking you haven't even established fucking.
I don't have a fucking yet. Nightwing movie, and I'm getting a Blue Beetle movie. You guys know, the fucking the comic book awards, Nightwing was up there winning all kinds of shit. He's an established.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Nightwing so I can flip this goddamn comic book that I have with the first appearance of Nightwing in his costume.
We're not gonna ever get it, man. I think they don't know how to write. I'm really convinced that they just don't know what they're doing over there. They're just really throwing shit against the wall and see if it sticks.
Yeah, and then they got the Titans that's out, and it's okay, and then they have, which is a whole bunch of messed up mythologies. They did Red Hood dirty in that show, and then
you can't let it go, man. Every time you bring up Titans, you just the second word that comes out of your mouth is damn fucking Red Hood. They ruined that shit.
So bad, man.
It's so you
know what those
I can look on Instagram right now and see 5 cosplayers that have better Red Hood helmets than they had on that fucking show with a budget. And these motherfuckers make that shit in their garage with a 3D printer. Ridiculous.
When you see a bunch of bats pick up fucking Nightwing, and I was like, I'm done. I'm out. I was out. I was
spent
like,
half the show in the afterlife in the black and white. I was like,
I'm done.
They introduced
The
Tim Drake.
afterlife? Is this
and
where
all
we're
Tim
going
Drake.
with this? Like, we're not even using Dead Man, Steve. We're not using like Swamp Thing. We're not using any fucking mythical fucking characters. We're just fucking sending motherfuckers off and like, oh, okay, this is it.
Yeah, you introduced Tim Drake just to cry for the whole series. Like,
yeah, Tim Drake had no costume, no nothing.
And then now you have this Gotham Knight show coming out, and it's like, oh, what?
with made up Bruce Wayne's son.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
Damon. Not even
what are we
Damon.
doing? We're just like sitting on a toilet coming up with ideas and just like, oh, that's a good idea.
You know what people will really like?
Do that.
More convoluted mythology. Doesn't make sense. We're gonna do another Batman show without Batman.
Yo, these people are terrible.
Well, they have multiple ones, right? They did the Gotham, the one.
Oh, they shoehorned Batman into that motherfucker.
Yeah, the Alfred one.
I didn't watch any of this shit.
I haven't seen it. I have not seen one hot second of Pennyworth.
I mean,
I can't watch any of this shit.
I was watching Gotham, and then Jada Pinkett came in and ruined that show. Fish Mooney. Remember that shit? Oh god.
I think I watched a little bit of Gotham, and I was just done.
I was like, huh, they have a really interesting take on the Riddler. I kind of like that. And then it was like, I'm Fish Mooney. And I was like, oh, we're out. We're out. Oh, Selena Kyle and fucking Bruce Wayne are palling around as 13-year-olds. Like,
yeah. Good luck with that, guys.
It's so bad.
Sorry, one of your favorite fandoms sucks so much.
It sucks. And then they have a nerd that has this DC fandom. Please stop this bullshit. You're not fandoming anybody. You're just fucking giving us bullshit all around the world. And you just, this is DC fandom, and we're talking about, and we're talking about The Rock for the last 5 years, talking about Black Adam. I'm like, get the fuck out. And then you give me this fucking bullshit ass trailer that I don't even want to see now. I don't care, man. Like, just get off my screen. Then
I think that's
Rock. Listen, Rock, go over to fucking Marvel where you can make some money. Like go over there
and have fun.
Who would you cast The Rock as in Marvel?
Ben Grimm.
Oh, that'd be good.
That's not bad. But Ben Grimm's going to be CGI. You just need a good voice actor for that.
That's fine.
I don't think The Rock.
You can do the mocap face. You can get the face going.
I guess that would.
I mean, you had Josh Brolin play Thanos, who was CGI, and Josh Brolin kicked some ass. I mean, true. It's not like
Bradley Cooper, Rocket.
Yeah,
dude,
he didn't have the mocap.
I would love to see The Rock as a fucking clobbering time. It's clobbering time, and then you see his
eyebrow, his little rock eyebrow goes up.
Eyebrow goes up.
Hey, Sean, he gives people the rock bottom.
Oh
and he's made of rocks.
It's fucking great. It's I'm sold.
That's perfect.
And then he already worked with Emily Blunt, so then you got her back in as Sue Storm, and then boom, they're together.
Oh my god!
And I still think Zac Efron should be playing Johnny Storm.
Oh, a little. It is so
good.
That's
my Fantastic Four.
I'm complete with that. Like I'm fine with that Fantastic Four.
You're telling me that's the lineup?
At this point, though, you can give me anybody to be Johnny Storm. Like you can give me any young actor to be Johnny Storm.
You can go young, or you can go.
Yeah, but also like Zac Efron's like buff, like John Krasinski. Like you can't have Johnny Storm being more buff than.
Yeah, you can because he's Mr. Fantastic. He's elastic. He's fucking.
I guess that's true.
He's fucking silly string. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't have to be like buff. Like Johnny can be that. I mean, because Chris Evans was Johnny Storm, who looked.
That's no. You're right. You're true about that. Yeah.
So I think to me that works.
I think Zac Efron might be aging out. I think he's a little. I think you want Johnny Storm to be younger. You know, Zac Efron's.
You don't have to have him younger. I mean, especially depending on where you have Krasinski now, like age wise, and you're going to give him the gray temples and shit. Like, you don't need to go.
Listen, Krasinski is fucking Mr. Fantastic. I don't give a fuck what nobody say at this point. Like, I'm sold that this man is going to be Mr. Fantastic and Fantastic Four.
If Marvel casts anybody else, they're going to lose people.
I'm done.
It all depends on who or what or how, but yeah, I think it would make people mad. I do.
Well, especially because they're all.
I'm just trying to think of who's gonna be who else we can fit in this universe as what? Like, I want.
Well, you're gonna have to have a Doctor Doom in there.
I know. I'm trying to think of who would be the perfect foil. I mean, I know I joke saying Rainn Wilson should be Doctor Doom, which would be like.
No, Rainn Wilson should be the Mole Man.
Actually, you know what? That would be good. Fucking Rainn Wilson pops in after the first Fantastic Four. Like that's the fucking end.
That's
teaser.
the stinger.
That's the stinger. He fucking pops out as the Mole Man. Done. It's fucking
cover you in butter.
You don't even have to fucking make the movie. You don't have to make him as a villain in anything else. Just have him as that stinger, and the whole world will fucking freak out. Like, even in Fantastic Four 2, it could be a whole different fucking story.
No, I don't want Rainn Wilson as a fucking Mole Man.
Yeah, that would be perfect. And then at the beginning of Fantastic Four 2,
to be the Mole Man.
He's just in jail.
I'll take Danny DeVito as a Mole Man any day.
No, they should have done Danny DeVito as a fucking old man Wolverine and fucking in the fucking Illuminati.
No.
You fuck.
God, could you imagine if it's Danny DeVito's like watching? Like,
the fucking
that would have been a jump the shark moment for me.
It would have been, but I would have laughed hysterically.
I don't know, man. Like I think The Rock is a solid one, but The Rock, I feel like he's like all DC at this point. So
he did an interview earlier this week.
He's doing the super pets, right?
He's like committed to. Oh yeah, we're getting a fucking Super Pets movie before I get a Nightwing movie. God damn. Yeah, he's like saying he's like committed to bringing the DC universe together and all this.
He can't.
Shit.
He can't.
Yeah, but he has meetings with Kevin Feige all the time, so who knows?
Well, he fucking works for Disney half the time, so
I know. Just be fucking fantastic. I mean, God, be Ben Grimm. You'd be good to go, bro. It'd be so nice.
God, that would be good.
I don't know who else can play Ben Grimm at this point now. I'm just like, I can't.
I mean, you can do anybody, like you said, with CG and mocap.
Yeah, once you get
it would work, and it would be a good one, especially because the voice. I think like it all helps because you would probably have a good portion of that movie where he is a pilot, or a NASA space. I mean,
well, we've already seen him portray an older Jewish man.
I see David Harbour. I see David Harbour being a thing too.
No,
he's already Red Guardian.
Red Guardian.
Oh shit! I forgot he is Red Guardian. Damn, I forgot about that. Damn, I need to see him more of him as Red Guardian. Man, they need to bring him back.
I think they will. They could use him in the fucking Thunderbolts. Who knows? Imagine him getting another superhero identity instead of Red Guardian, but because he's part of the Thunderbolts.
2 people with shields.
He doesn't need a shield as his weapon for that if he's in the Thunderbolts as an alternate identity. Because remember, the Thunderbolts take on different personas.
But I'm with Sean. I want more Red Guardian.
Oh, right. I want David Harbour as that character. I want David Harbour back in that mix, but we'll see. So, all right. I think we're going to call it a night. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you for all who joined. Thank you for who came back after we were booted off YouTube for a short period of time for actually showing the Black Adam trailer.
Ooh, how dare us. Ooh.
Yeah. Well, I'll get that copyright thing in the morning and have to fix that up later. But thank you. This is Lil.
This is Sean.
And this is Steven. Until next week, everybody, keep it geeky. I didn't see James' comment here.